Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda. Welcome to the Done Creative Live. How's everyone hanging in there tonight? Uh-oh, I got a visitor. Someone's sneaking in to say hi. I'm gonna lift my chair up a bit. Hello. We've been doing chores. No screens today. Chores, chores, chores.
It was kind of fun.
Was it? Here, put that on your lips. You really need to stop sucking your bottom lip. You're all chapped in the winter. Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the collective reading for the full moon, I can already feel is going to be pretty powerful. This is actually our third eclipse cycle. Sorry about that. I just knocked my cards, which knocked my computer. This is actually our third eclipse cycle in Vedic, Taurus, and Scorpio. So for the last 18 months, we kind of started at the tail end and kind of working our way down. This eclipse is actually happening in the sign of Taurus for the third eclipse cycle. So yay, in it to win it. And we're closing this out. This will be our last Taurus eclipse cycle for a long time. I think he closed the door all the way. Yes. Okay. Hello, Tanya. I'm going to say hi to everybody who's here. Go ahead and select your poll question option. Can you already feel these transformational eclipse energies? I know I sure can. Okay, so we have Ethan, Peggy, Amber, Susie, and Linda. Lunar's here. Nellie, uh, G. Suarez, and Michelle Lynn, Tanya. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, or as wonderful as you can in these crazy energies, time this evening or day, whatever time it is for you. We've already got quite a little list going here. And I kind of wanted to try, fingers crossed, to keep this to about 2 hours. These energies have been absolutely exhausting. And I just really, really need some rest, I think, tonight. But I'm just excited to come here. And because, well, this lunar eclipse is technically very, very early on Friday for us in the US. This is my first opportunity, or my closest opportunity to the actual eclipse, to bring you some info about it. But technically, it's happening in a little over, less than 48 hours, but it's happening after we go to bed tomorrow night, those of us in the US. Unless you're a night owl, you might still be up. I don't know. But yeah, if it's happening, I think at 3. Let me check my garbage can for the weekly reading from Patreon information. I wrote it all down. Let's see. When is this happening? I don't think I wrote it down on this one, but I wrote it down on something. I don't know. But today, actually Wednesday, we've got Mars and Uranus in opposition, and the moon is with Uranus. So I don't know, some of you might have had big disagreements or blow-ups or arguments or witnessed someone else doing such today. We're skating on thin ice, so just watch your tongue. This opposition, the full part of it is almost over. It'll be over today. But one thing I did forget to mention in our weekly reading on Patreon is the fact that Jupiter in Vedic astrology is actually going into the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. It's leaving Capricorn finally after its last little hurrah in Capricorn. But yeah, lots of astrology is going on right now with these eclipses. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Nellie. Hello, Michelle Lynn. How is everybody? Thank you so much. Please hit the like button and spread the love. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, we're really gonna get into this. It's like I said, the third eclipse cycle we've had in Taurus and Scorpio. Per Vedic astrology, I think it's only the second for Western astrology. I don't know. I hate these little things right here. The hair right here grows straight. It's like curly at the part, but then as it gets a little longer, it's like weird straight kind of thing, and it's always just bothered me. I don't know. Anyone else? Twist it in there. Get it out of the way. Okay. So hello, Sherry. Okay, I think we've given everybody almost 5 minutes to kind of get on in here, but of course the replay is always available. So we're gonna do I'll kind of dive into a little bit more of the astrology behind this before I pull cards. But this is actually, like I said, happening in the sign of Taurus, but this is happening in alignment with the Pleiades. So if you actually go look up in the sky right now, it's in the nakshatra of Kritika per Vedic astrology, the fixed sign. Yeah, right, Tanya? We've had these discussions about our crazy weird hair. Different curl patterns all over the head. Like up here, it's super curly. Um, yeah, and then in the back, it's like kind of more wavy. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But yes, this is happening in the Vedic sign of Taurus and Western sign of Taurus. But Kritika is the nakshatra associated. And one thing I forgot to mention on the Patreon weekly reading this week was the fact that this eclipse is happening in the fixed star or conjunct the fixed star Algol, which is one of the deadliest, or actually the deadliest star in the sky as far as all the mythology. This is, oh man, is it Perseus? I can't remember his name, who had beheaded Medusa and is holding her head, her just decapitated head. But this is the Algol sign is about decapitation. It's about losing our head, figuratively or literally. But with Mars involved with this Uranus opposition, we could mean just like everybody yelling at each other and lots of chaos in these ways, especially like on social media and just disagreements going on. This is something to watch out for over the next 2 weeks specifically, just because these energies are kind of residual and kind of ripple out rather than just hard stop. But yeah, the deadliest star, my Mercury is actually conjunct this star, but there is a beautiful silver lining to this star. It's basically you go through the fires to the depths, and you can come out like self-actualized, like enlightenment and everything. Like it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but like to get to those depths, you really got to go through the thing. And this is happening in my 8th house of all places. So my Mercury is conjunct this whole shebang in my 8th house of transformation. So like, can we say dumpster fire? Yes, that is my life right now. So much craziness, so much fun. But like I'm just knowing that whatever's happening in my personal life and in the collective, it really is for our highest good. And instead of losing ourselves to it and becoming victim to our own misery, we could just level up. As if it were that easy. Just go ahead and level up. Ain't no thing. It's no problem. But like, we're all here for it. Am I right? So I'm gonna actually turn this down. It feels like it's super bright. The blue, it makes me always look blue. Like I'm the blue girl from Sirius again, but I don't have blonde hair in this lifetime. But yeah, lots of people losing their head. So if you actually have planets in the sign of Taurus at 3 degrees per Vedic astrology or 27 degrees per Western astrology, then you've got personal planets in the mix of this. And of course, whatever house that's going on in, and of course, wherever your natal Venus is, because Venus rules over the sign of Taurus, that'll play a role. And then, of course, the house of Libra, which is also ruled by Venus, will play a role, which there's a lot going on in Vedic Libra right now. The sun is still in Vedic Libra right now. So all this Scorpio season vibes that I've been having in my life as a Libra ascendant, they haven't even hit me yet, like, because Vedic astrology Libra season, or sorry, Scorpio season I think it just started like today or yesterday. We're just babies into the Scorpio season per Vedic astrology. If you actually could see the night sky or the sky with the sun, you would see that it is in the constellation of Scorpio, even if it looks like it's almost into Sagittarius per Western astrology. Yeah, Taurus is your 8th house as well, Michelle Lynn. Yes. And then also, I cannot remember right off the top of my head, no pun intended with decapitation with Kritika, what planet rules Kritika Nakshatra. I'm going to have to look it up. Nakshatra, because that'll also play a role. Planet. Let's see. It's not how you spell planet, Amanda. It's ruled by the sun. I was just talking about the sun. Interesting. I had a feeling it was either Mars or the sun, but then I'm like, no, it's not Mars. So yay, it's the sun. So the sun, and the sun is literally opposed what's going on right now because the sun is in Vedic Scorpio right now. So let's get into this. Now that we kind of know the what ifs and the wheres and the hows, let's find the why, the what, and the other questions. The why? Did I say the why? Yeah, I think it did. All right, so what do we need to know? All of us watching right now and on the replay, just what is it we need to know about our personal investment, or the personal obstacles, the personal perseverances that we are going through during this Taurus eclipse, lunar eclipse. And of course, we will be really diving into the solar eclipse, which is happening in Scorpio 2 weeks from now on December 4th. We're going to dive into that, whatever live stream falls right before that, if it's a Saturday or a Wednesday. I'm not sure at this point, but whichever one, we will dive into then those solar eclipse energies. And this eclipse gateway between eclipses, and even like the week before and the week after, it's really, it can be intense. It can be very intense. So do the self-care. Make sure you're getting a lot of rest, treating yourself, getting lots of water. I live in the bath these days, like not today so much, or did I yesterday? I think I did yesterday. But as much as I can, I try to live in the bathtub and do all my healing and my crying and my meditating in there. Like, it's just the whole thing for me. Scorpio season happened early for me this year. It's like Christmas came early, Scorpio season came early. It's 7:11 on my clock. But yes, let's see what we can expect, what we need to know. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Ouch. Yes, we're all feeling this. And this is a Thoth-based tarot deck, so it's slightly different than the traditional Rider-Waite depiction or meaning behind the Eight of Swords. But their keyword here is interference, which, yes, if you've tuned into anything going on in the collective right now, you know there's a lot of interference, a lot of mandates, a lot of people trying to exact control over other people, and it's just not a good look for any of us, because we are sovereign beings, and of course there are people that are looking to take a lot more control and power than we want them to, or that they should be. But Eight of Swords in general is just, there's a lot going on in your head. It's a very heady kind of energy, and with all that Critica losing our head, we don't want to let our thoughts run away with us, because Critica can be me with a Mercury in Critica. My mind can go wild. I will tell you that much. I can go to the darkest depths in my mind and concoct like the worst case scenarios of life. And especially too with my moon in Gemini, it's a very busy mental space as well. So like, it's a whole thing for me. But yeah, just being able to keep our wits about us as these energies really transform us. And the interesting thing too about any eclipse, especially one going in the what do you call it, the axis of Taurus and Scorpio, it is one of the more difficult axes, is that the word, axes, for eclipse to be happening in, because they're both very deep and transformational signs. Taurus is all about our stability, our security, our just contentment in the material world, right? And Taurus is all about diving to the depths of our soul and all of the hidden secrets and things long buried, ready to come out, and hidden knowledge ready to come out. So there may actually be a lot of hidden knowledge coming out to the forefront, but there's so much misinformation and conspiracy and truth in plain sight and all of these things out there that I think the truth at this point would just confuse people further, or no one's going to believe it because like it's too far-fetched and like it's a whole thing. But use your intuition. Your intuition is coming online at this time as well. I was going to say too, eclipses in general are a time where a lot of our repressed traumas will start coming to the surface. And this eclipse is no joke with that. Not to say every repressed trauma you've ever experienced is on and popping, but a lot of them are coming up, at least to give us the opportunity or advantage to face and try to heal it. So if you're feeling a whole lot of something, allow yourself to feel it, to heal it, to deal with it, to release it, so you can move on and not allow that to dictate your life anymore. We've also got the Two of Wands, dominion. So we really are, the Two of Wands of the regular traditional Rider-Waite tarot, which I still have not studied one iota of the Thoth-based tarot. So I actually might get the book for this one. But for the Two of Wands in the Rider-Waite depiction, or sorry, it's not a depiction, it's a modality, I guess you would say. It's all about planning and strategy and sometimes confusion, trying to decide certain things. But I'm going to actually get the book. I actually read a few of the passages from this book, and I love the way that the author describes a lot of things. Maybe it's a Thoth tarot deck thing, or maybe it's just the author themselves. I'm not sure, but I really liked it. So we're going to go to the Two of Wands, dominion. Here we go. So I'm just going to read. Dominion is a word with some interesting connotations. The Two of Wands is about taking the raw energy of the ace and turning it toward the will to succeed, or perhaps the will to dominate others, which is a theme in the collective. Yes, it is. Let's see. Yeah, the fire has changed from an uncontrolled flame into a focused tool, but it could as easily become a weapon. Yeah. And certain people in this world will use these eclipse energies. They already do a lot of ceremonies and rituals around this time, just like the light workers do, the dark workers do as well. So they may be trying to harness a lot of this energy to use for domination and control and all of that. But we can temper that energy by standing in our sovereignty. Our movement has a name now, and it has gained some initial traction. We have set aside other concerns and made our new cause a priority. We suspect that we may need to make some sacrifices to reach our goals, but believe that our righteous aims make them wholly justified. This card depicts an equestrian statue of Teddy Roosevelt that stands outside the American Museum of Natural History, just a few blocks from my apartment. This is the author, not my apartment, but like in here. Where are we? From my apartment on the Upper West Side. It depicts President Roosevelt's heroically, I can't read, astride his horse, flanked by two shirtless men, apparently carrying his luggage for him. I understand they were intended to appear as his guides. One is a Native American, the other is African. Once you pay attention to it, the intended message seems to be a lot less about the president, a lot more about which group of people is in charge here in America. So I decided to take the reference photo from an angle that completely obscured Mr. President and instead highlighted his majestic steed's impressive undercarriage. Oh, majestic steed's impressive undercarriage. Wow. Yeah, you can't even see Teddy Roosevelt in the statue because you're coming from underneath it. That's very cool. Yeah, and the guides. So it's almost like we are being eclipsed, or our egos are being eclipsed in this eclipse, and our guides and our higher selves are kind of acting as the steed here to come in and really help us through this. That's really beautiful. I'm glad I read that. Yeah, there's a little bit more, but I think we're good. Yeah, wow. So this is about, especially with Mars going on with what it's doing right now and Uranus involved, just really tempering that ego a little bit and really diving to the depths of what's going on for us. But what else does this lunar eclipse have for us? Any obstacles it's putting in our way or removing, or wow, we got something going on here. Anything else we need to know? Ooh, we've got the journalist with the Prince of Wands. So truth is coming to light, but this is also us kind of being the journalists of our own story, writing our own story, or deciding, what kind of character am I? What role am I playing? What am I writing about? But also with the news, again, there might be things coming out that we're just shocked to hear. There could be truth to them. They might not. We never know. We never know. Especially with the mainstream media, there's just a lot of lies or a lot of truth being hidden. Let's see. So let's go ahead and get some oracle cards in on the action for our collective reading. All of us here and watching the replay, please, Spirit. Yeah, look at this. I love this with the Dominion card here. Angelic protection. That's exactly what we've got going on right now. We're not losing our heads. Instead, we're calling in our guides. We're calling in our higher self. We're really allowing our spiritual gifts to come online as well. That's been a big thing going on for many of us. Just heightened senses, heightened intuition, heightened clairs, the clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, clair all the things, clair everything. And composure, trying to keep our composure and not lose our heads. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. And that flame, it's almost like we're the candle flame. Hot-headed, I just heard as well. So like, trying to keep things contained. We've got this healing energy. Some of you may have some heat going on in your hands. That's been a thing for me. And I know Jessie was experiencing that earlier today as well. Just feeling like, why are my hands so hot? There's a lot of healing energy running through our bodies right now with all of that galactic energy that's pouring in the back side of the planet, or the night-facing side of the planet. And yeah, it's a whole thing. My hands are getting hot just thinking about it. Yes, so interesting. All right, what else do we need to know about this eclipse? Back to basics. Yeah, and I love that paired up with composure and even this Two of Wands, if you take the more traditional meaning of the Two of Wands, just kind of planning. Maybe if our lives have gotten really complicated, strip out all of the noise and the complication and just feel into the simplicity of life and try to simplify even your daily routines to really help you maintain a little bit of like composure and semblance of normalcy in your life. Let's get one more from this deck and then we'll pull a few from Moonology because, you know, eclipse. And then talk shop. So to me, this is finding like-minded people to talk to. Where it was on this card, number 4. So here with Back to Basics, we are finding a new foundation or building ourselves a new foundation for some of us. We're maybe completely scrapping everything and starting over. Yeah, number 4, stability, security, support, and building something new. And then we've got the 17. The number 17 has been very prevalent in my life lately, but also you add up 7 plus 1. That's taking action. This is manifesting the lives that we want. But I think before many of us get here, we really do need to bring things back to the basics and really get in touch. I see a lot of like activity. To me, this is like rest, but also like a third eye. I'm reading third eye with that. This person's jogging. We've got some fruits up here, some water. Just make sure we're taking our really good care of ourselves and, you know, not stretching ourselves so thin with a lot of things. But yeah, with that number 17 and talking shop, this is all about finding like-minded people to have conversations with. Even if it's only one other person in your life that you feel you can talk to about these deeper topics, that's all you need right now. And if you have nobody in your life you can talk about these deeper topics too, find a friend here in the chat, or at the very least, talk to your guides because they are here for you and they're supporting you every step of the way, obviously. We sometimes forget that, and a lot of times they're here doing things for us, but there's more they could do if we just ask them to help us because they can't invade our free will. All right, what else do we need to know about these eclipse energies? Ooh, yes. And of course, the new moon, or aka solar eclipse, is coming in 2 weeks, but a new start is coming. Yes, this is kicking off a new start for many of us. But before that new start can really take root, what do we have to do first? We've got to like bring up, you know, think of it this way. You have like my kids, they will take my glasses out, not like these glasses, but like drinking glasses. They'll take them out into the sandbox and then they'll bring them in and they'll rinse them out in the sink and dump them out. But like there's still sand in the bottom. And then like they'll put water in it and then the dust will settle. So it looks like a clear glass of water, but you kind of swirl that water up and all that sediment and kind of just little grits from the bottom really cloud the water. And a lot of times before we can, you know, purify that water or have that clean water, we've got to sift out or purify or filter out all of that grit and stuff that's just not going to serve our clear new beginning. So a lot of us are, you know, ending things in relationships. Could be ending the actual relationship or just ending toxic cycles or loop within a relationship, ending jobs, ending habits, ending what else? Places of residence. Maybe you're moving. There's just a lot of fresh new energy coming in. And when that fresh energy flows in, that's really telling us, hey, it's time to clean up your act, get your ish together, clean out all those sweaters you never wear out of the closet and give them to someone who will wear them, or at the very least donate them so that you have room for things you could actually utilize. What else? Prosperity lies ahead. And this is the new moon in Taurus, which technically we're experiencing a full moon in Taurus. But this is really showing between now and the new moon, which will be the solar eclipse in 2 weeks on December 4th, 2 new moon energies here, which are both about new beginnings and letting us know that our, like anything financially that you're waiting that may be tied up or just waiting to push something forward, but you still need a little bit of a financial push or help. Between now and that solar eclipse, things are really shifting so that you can make way for something new to come in. All right. So anything that's ending in your life, surrendering to it, especially if you intuitively, you know, oh, I don't want to let this thing go, but like I should, roll with it. Flow with it. It will make the transitional phase much easier than if we try to fight against what is the inevitable. We also have communication is key with the new moon, again with the new moon in Gemini. And we also have gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So some of you may need to have a long, drawn out, deep heart-to-heart conversation with someone in your life to let them know maybe you're drawing new boundaries, or maybe, hey, things have just gotten a little too toxic. I'm out. Whatever the case may be, communication is key to those you love. Maybe even letting those you love know how much you love and appreciate them. This doesn't always have to look like kicking everyone to the curb. It can also look like just stepping up and leveling yourself up in your friendships, your relationships with your parents, your kids, your friends, your coworkers. But those people who are toxic in your life, it's about drawing better boundaries and even communicating to people, hey, you can't treat me like this anymore, or I'm out, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, just finding new ways to communicate, and that very close to achieving your goal. So the more you can lean into these transitional and transformational energies, the easier it's going to be and the quicker it's going to be that you actually get to that goal, or that kind of silver lining of all of these endings coming in for you. So I hope that resonated, you guys. Whew, yeah, that's a lot. But we've got a lot of energies coming in. We've got a lot of support from our guides and angels. This one wants to come out too. Emotions are running high, super moon. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So if you feel very emotional, allow yourself to feel it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel like, why am I being such a baby? I cried yesterday. What's wrong with me? No, we don't have to do any of that. Just feel it. Feel it. All right. So we've got a list tonight. Who do we have? We have Michelle Lynn is kicking us off. So go ahead and post your question, Michelle Lynn. I'm going to just maybe very quickly though, so I try to keep this below 2 hours. We're already at almost 27 minutes today. So that gives me about an hour and a half to read the actual readings today. Can I do it? Can I actually do it? Okay. Put this one over here. Just kind of stack these ones amongst the others here tonight. Okay. All right. I'm literally going to skim. I'm not going to read every comment like sometimes I do, because you guys have been a little chatty, but I love that. I love that you guys are chatty. And I'm going to end our poll. I think we've had enough time. 29 votes. 83% of you said yes, you can feel these transformational eclipse energies already. And 17% have said no, not so much yet. Maybe not at all. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones. All right, what do we have? Yeah, and the eclipse is going to be the longest in over 500 years, I heard too. I heard that too, Amber. I think it's going to be like 3 hours, 28 minutes, something like that, which is a very long time for that moon to be eclipsed. Holy goodness. And guys, the Vedic tradition and even Native American tradition and probably other traditions of the eclipse is you don't actually want to visualize or see the eclipse with your naked eye, solar or lunar, or even if you're like trying to do it through one of those like cardboard boxes, how you can project it into the box or whatever, because it's going to make if you actually view the eclipse with your eyeballs, even though it's fun and it's exciting and it's pretty and all the things, it makes these transitions a lot more difficult. It's basically like handing someone who's never experienced moldavite and making them wear it all day. Like when I first got my moldavite, I could hold it for maybe 20 minutes and up to an hour, like the first week, and then I had to put it in another room. It's a lot. It's intense. So those of you in the past who have viewed eclipses and then like life kind of went off the rails a little bit, yeah, it's a learning curve, but you can tune into the energies of the eclipses when you do any full moon rituals or whatever, ceremonies or intentions you want to set tomorrow or the next day, kind of because it's kind of at night. Some of us might be sleeping, but yeah, that's just a word to the wise, a little cautionary tale. You don't want to, if you can help it. I know it's fun and it's exciting and it's like, oh, did you see the eclipse last night? Yeah, I actually saw it. Like it's a talking point. It's fun. But yeah, especially if you're already like, whoa, my life, my best advice would be to tuck yourself in with a nice cup of tea, really pamper yourself, and just tune into the energies of the eclipse without actually putting your eyeballs towards it, okay? But again, do what you will. You can look this up. It's a long-held thing with a lot of people. Oh, you were feeling really strong energy and your live popped up. Yeah, big lunar eclipse coming up on the 19th. But it's happening right after midnight for the Western world. I think it's like 3 something in the morning, 3:57 a.m. I think on the East Coast, and around midnight something on the West Coast. So yeah. All right. Yeah, be careful with conflict. Absolutely. Very chaotic energies going on right now. Yes, I scrolled way up, so I'm coming back down. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got a few more weeks of this. Yeah, I know, right? It's a lot. It's intense, but self-care can really ground that out for all of us. So that's good. Just kind of trying to keep up here, see what's going on. Yeah, emotional mess. I cannot pinpoint the reasons, so I get it when you are saying about things coming up. Yeah, and this could even be trauma from the past or even your neighbor's stuff that just kind of finds you energetically, especially if you're an empath. A lot of other people's energy will find you, especially during these times. Yes. Marcy Paints Dolls, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to. And Paints Dolls, like, how cool is that? I used to see those ball jointed dolls like way back in the day. People would take a Bratz doll and they would like completely strip all the paint that the manufacturer put on the doll and like make them into like realistic looking dolls or just something completely different, and it just blew me away. Someone even took the old gem dolls from like my era in the 80s and 90s and created new dolls with them. Like I saw these on eBay like probably back in like 2004, 5, 6, somewhere in there, 2007 maybe. Really long time ago, but like I was obsessed with looking at wanting to make my own dolls, but I never did it. I was just like, "Oh my god, that would be so cool." Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah, on the heat on the hands. Oh my god, Peggy's experiencing it too. And Jesse says, "Yes, and the synchronicity state are on point." Yeah, I had to send Jesse this. At 11:22 a.m., I pushed save and export on my December pick a card reading over there on my other computer, and I had to take a picture because at 11:22 a.m., let me close that. Right at 11:22 a.m., where is it? Did I not take a picture? Oh, I took a picture on the text app, not on my camera app. Okay, so let me go scroll back to earlier today. Here we go. Okay, so it was, oops, 11:22 on my clock today. And then the timestamp for the December pick a card is 1 hour, 11 minutes, 22 seconds, and 22 like frames of a second. So it was 1112222. You can't make that up. Angelic numbers for the win. Okay. Yeah, you felt so much more connected to your guides recently. I'm always connected spiritually, but now it's like they're sitting right next to me talking. Yeah, it's been crazy. And I wish Lori was here because I actually on my spirit app, pop came on. I got the word pop. I was just like, ah, that emoji. Ah. I was so excited. It's at like 32 minutes 59, no, 33 minutes on the dot. There we go. Timestamp. I will let Lori know that I got pop on my app here. Yeah, look, here we go. Right here where it says word list, it says pop. And that came in last night at 10:03 p.m. for me. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's go up to Michelle Lynn's question. I think we better get going on this so we have enough time for everybody. In readings, I'm always getting that I should do past life regressions, that there's something Spirit wants me to remember. I think Spirit wants me to remember my power and abilities from past lives, possibly being able to channel Spirit in this life. Can we tap into a past life that Spirit wants me to remember? Yes, let's do it. All right, we're going to the Fountain Tarot. Haven't been over here in a while to the Fountain Tarot, but we're going on in. Michelle Lynn. Past life for Michelle Lynn. Ooh, this one flipped it once out. Ooh, yeah. You definitely were communicating with Spirit in this past life because the Ace of Swords is direct, clear, and like just crystal clear communication with Spirit. Ooh, let's feel into this. All right. Wow, Four of Wands. Okay. So they're showing me this is like in Greece. Not like ancient Greece, but like not quite modern day Greece. So maybe They're showing me like 1283. Like that's the year this took place in 1283 AD. So it's still not very modern day at all, but not like way, way, way ancient. But yeah, you were in Greece, and they're showing me you from the age of a young child, you were someone who could sense spirit, communicate with spirit, see spirit, and you would, in the place, in the village that you lived in, it was like, what's the word? Like, highly regarded. It wasn't something that you had to hide or, risk fear of death for. Like, it was very revered. That's the word I'm looking for. So you basically were like the seer of the community, and people really looked up to you, and um, you were like a mentor to a lot of people in that life as well, where you could guide people and let them know, um, like, kind of their purpose, and you could really just feel their energy in their past life. And that's so interesting. We got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. So from that young age, Page is childhood. From a very young age, you were able to clearly communicate with spirit, and that gift never went away for you, Michelle, in that life. And you were a woman in that life. They're showing me. You never married in that life because your work kept you very busy. Yeah, you were very busy. You would need to go on like sabbatical every once in a while with this Four of Swords. I mean, look at all this Swords energy. 3 Swords cards out of 4. But yeah, this Four of Swords, you really did have to take breaks quite often because the amount of vibration that was coming through you, or the energy that was coming through you, especially back in on Gaia in the year 1283, it wasn't as high of a vibe as it is now, which kind of makes people laugh. Like, this is not a high vibe place. Do you see what's going on the news? Obviously, yeah, there's a lot of darkness that's being uncovered here, but like the world was even darker back then, like dark times, a lot of struggle, a lot of strife, way more than we have. I mean, your average person now lives better than kings and queens of just a few hundred years ago. If you really think of all your modern amenities and conveniences you live with, like, we're all living like royalty these days, like, just thinking of basic necessities and just all of that. But yeah, you really did need a lot of time to process things and write and just have time away from other people, because you were so people oriented, because you were constantly communicating. And you were really someone who could also communicate with animals, especially birds. Birds were messengers of spirit for you as well, Michelle. I hope I'll be able to do that today. I enjoy helping others. Yeah, let's just see if we can tune into your life in this life now, if this is a possibility for you. Yeah, it absolutely is. This is a success card, the Chariot. But this will determine, based on if you choose a life of this or a life of that. So if you live a more spiritual life, you definitely will be able to start tuning into these past life gifts and just your natural birthright gifts as spirit, because we are all spirit having a human experience. Um, if you live a more spiritual life, have a spiritual practice, and just really try to live in a spiritual way. Hey, Lori. Oh my gosh. I got a message from Pop right at the 33-minute timestamp. I showed everybody that Pop came up on my app yesterday. I'll show you real quick. Pop right there at 10:03 p.m. last night. Yay. But yeah, Michelle, you have a choice here. If you want to live a more spiritual life, you're definitely going to have access to these gifts. Of course, it might take a little practice to get them to come online, but yeah, your hard work will pay off. That practice will make perfect, so to speak. And look in her hand. She's got, can anyone tell me what kind of bird that is? I'm trying to hold it still. It's not very focused. It's kind of blurry, but I don't know. it's a bigger bird. It's not just some random little bird. I don't know. But yeah, she's literally got the command of the bird here. So that really does show. And now my throat chakra is kind of acting up. So maybe you working on your throat chakra, clearing blocks in your throat chakra, that can really help bring this online. All right. So I hope that resonated. Yes, recently I'm wanting to get even more spiritual and find a soulmate who can connect with me on that. Doing more research and wanting to get new decks. There you go. Yes. Because even just having your own decks and practicing, like, that really helps you tune into your own intuition, your own subconscious, your own higher self, just your own spiritual guidance system. Beautiful. All right, so up next we've got Sierra Lavender. I'm gonna just check the list, make sure that we didn't have any other donations. I think Ethan had mentioned he's doing homework, so I can totally do my own list tonight. It's not too out of control. I got it covered, Ethan. Thank you, though. Let's see. Yes, we got Sierra Lavender and then a one card for Sierra. So she's got a question and then a one card. Yes, yes, for Sierra. And I got something in my eye that's bothering me, and this light is, why does it keep getting brighter, feeling so bright? I don't know. Maybe that's a little too dark. There, maybe. Still very blown out here in the highlights, but whatever. I'm half vampire, it's okay. All right, so let me add yes, no, okay. Current list, boom, there she wrote. Okay, so let's see. I'm a Taurus. How can I create balance in my life and stay focused and productive at work and my home life? I feel like there's not enough time in the day. What should I be doing during this eclipse? Well, this really is going to affect you. You're a Taurus, so I assume you mean like Taurus sun. I'm a Taurus sun per Western astrology, but an Aries sun per Vedic astrology. So this eclipse is not actually happening on my sun, but it's happening on my Mercury. And then we have Pika Lee donating on YouTube or on PayPal. We're on YouTube, Amanda. Come on. Pika Lee. Add you to my list here. Oops. There we are. Okay, I have you in my list in the comment box here. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna actually go to my Everyday Witch because that's what they want me to do. It's a very earthy deck, I think. Very earthy vibes. Ooh, did we get something else coming in? Nope, I think that was an old email. Okay. Here we go. For Sierra Lavender, how can she create balance in her life and stay focused and productive at work and home life? Feel like there's not enough time in a day. Well, girl, you know, I'm right there with you with that. But yeah, there is going to be something to celebrate. This could look like a raise in finances or new clients coming in. There's something that you're definitely going to be able to celebrate during these eclipses and the 6 months going on after, because these eclipse energies really do resonate from eclipse season to eclipse season, which those eclipse seasons happened generally about 6 months apart. And an interesting fact I learned, this eclipse, the last time an eclipse happened right here in Critica, like we're having now, was November 20th of 2002. So 11/20 of 2002. So think, if you've been alive since then, think back to what happened or what was going on in your life around November 20th of 2002, because that's the last time the eclipse was at this exact point. And it's going to be another, almost 20 years or so before it makes their way back to this point. But yeah, for Sierra, that's too many. Spirit, thank you though. What else? How can she create that work-life balance? Yeah. Not enough hours in the day. Totally represented here. But this also is a card about hope. There's a lot of potential here to be able to narrow down and stick to a schedule that doesn't feel overwhelming, not spreading yourself too thin, but it's going to come with some practice. But I love here that you've got the divine feminine and divine masculine coming in hot. We've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So there may be a King of Cups in your life, and I'm really seeing you as this Queen of Wands. This is someone who's taking action, entrepreneurial, someone who just gets the job done, who's inspired, who's creative, who's passionate, who's driven, who's going to do what she needs to do to get things done, even if sometimes she does burn herself out, because that is a kind of a theme with the Queen of Wands. She will work and work and work until she realizes she was super tired 3 hours ago and she's going to crash and burn. Like, that's such a theme with the Queen of Wands. So just make sure you are doing that self-care to kind of ground yourself, because with all that fire, that passion, that desire, that drive to really make your dreams come true, just make sure you're not burning yourself like your candle. Don't burn your candle at both ends. Just one end is good. But with this King of Cups, there might be a divine masculine energy or person in your life that can really help you balance, especially in the emotional aspect. If things are really stressful, this person can just really connect with you emotionally, and you just feel like, okay, this is good. I can do this. So there is a very, could be a father figure, could be like a husband or a partner energy, big brother kind of energy, whatever resonates. But how can Sierra create more balance in her life? And what's going on with these eclipses? Well, there's that Ace of Wands. So that Queen of Wands is getting re-inspired. There's something coming in. And my nose is very itchy, which to me I think is a symbol of luck. I don't think there's any hair touching it. So I don't know why it's so itchy. Yeah, it's just right here on the left nostril. I got it, I think. I feel like bewitched. Ooh, but Samantha from Bewitched is actually a Mandela effect. Because does everyone remember she would like wiggle her nose? I can't do it. I can't. I'm not that guy. I can't wiggle my nose. Did she twitch her nose or did she twitch her mouth? Does anyone remember her just twitching her mouth? Because I always remembered it was her nose. I watched tons of Nick at Night as a child. I was a strange one. Lots of Nick at Night as a child. So I remember her twitching her nose, but actually she twitches her mouth. It's so weird. Go to Moneybags 73, I think is his channel, and look up Samantha from Bewitched and watch. It's her mouth doing all the moving. It's like, I don't know what's the right word. It's off-putting to me. It's just so weird. Her nose no longer twitches. It's her mouth. What? No way. Yeah, mind blown. You will have to go check it out for yourself. Moneybags 73, or just do Samantha from Bewitched nose twitch Mandela effect. Type that in and you'll find it. Yeah, interesting. I watched it all the time, and it was always her nose to me. And they even reference it in her as her nose in the example that Moneybags gives, but her mouth is doing all the work. It's not her nose at all. I don't know. Sorry, that was a total tangent for Sierra's reading, but yes, it's like you're Samantha from Bewitched. It's like you are getting re-inspired because my nose itched, and that's what took us on the tangent. Yes, yeah, it's always been her nose. Am I right? Yes, I loved that show as a kid. But oh, I was gonna mention too, guys, in the collective reading, those of you who are still here for that, the color orange has been very in my awareness. And I'm not an orangey person really because I got enough of that going on my head. I don't need to wear orange or decorate with orange, or I'm not really drawn to the color orange. But like lately I've been very drawn to the color orange, and this was, I swear, a complete coincidence that the two oracle decks I chose were orange decks. I don't own a lot of orange decks. In fact, I think these are the only two that I have out. I have a few others in boxes that may or may not be orange. I'm not sure. And then this one's kind of lined in orange, but like I don't have a lot of orange back decks. So like totally weird. And then there's a lot of orange and red even going on in this for you, Sierra. So this is that sacral chakra down into the root chakra. So really balancing those out during this eclipse can really help you. Oh, your gran calls you the girl in the orange dress. Oh my goodness. What a cool synchronicity. All right. Sierra. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you are going to be able to ground yourself. You're not going to burn yourself out so much if you do take that rest, take that self-care that you need to ground yourself, and look at all that abundance coming in as a result. So you not getting everything done that's on your list in a day, it's okay. But making sure that you are taking time to rest, to relax, to get in that receptive energy. Because yes, that masculine energy is the go, 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 do, 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 work, work, work. Yeah, that does highlight in orange. You're right, Ethan. How cool. But when we sit back and just receive, or are in our divine feminine energy of, sitting down and creating, and kind of a more slowed down kind of tending to things kind of energy, that's a very feminine, divine feminine energy. But when we can get in that divine feminine energy, that's when the money, that's when the clients, that's when the abundance starts rolling in, which seems counterintuitive to the system that's in place of grind, 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 hustle, 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 do, do, do. Don't burn out, because no, that's not an option in this go, 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 do, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle culture. But everybody does eventually crash and burn or burn out at some point because they're not balancing it out. So balance is going to be key. You knowing the triggers that start to be just a little too much for you to handle, and getting off the computer, closing out work for the day, even if you're not completely done, to go take care of yourself. And if you do get like a second wind or more energy to come back to some tasks in the evening or something, feel free to do that. But you know, it's all about, you know, with you having a Taurus sun there, Sierra, about allowing yourself to just enjoy the pleasures of life, because what life is worth living is being able to enjoy it, not just having to make all that coin and achieve all these things, but like actually being able to enjoy what you're working for, not working just to work, but remembering, why am I working in the first place? I mean, yes, you may enjoy your work, but like also to just enjoy your life without having to work, go, do, be, hustle, grind, do. You get the point. All right, Sierra, go ahead and post your yes, no question. We'll get into that. And then we got Jesse up next. And then Patricia, and then Maria. No, then Maria, then Patricia, then Linda H. All right. All right. So I think we're caught up on this. Donations. I do believe so. Okay. For the one card pull, I would like to know what my grandma was trying to tell me in the dream I had about her 2 weeks ago. My mom said she was talking to her, and my grandma showed her a red truck. Ooh. Okay. So you want to know, I'm going to reread this because I kind of went off the rails a second. So what your grandma was trying to tell you in the dream you had about her 2 weeks ago. Your mom said she was talking to her, and my grandma showed her a red truck. Oh, so in the dream your mom said she was talking to her and her grandma showed you a red truck, or her a red truck? Which is interesting because we did kind of tune into that color red with orange as well in your other reading there, Sierra. But red is about the root chakra. It's all about stability, security. Trucks or any vehicle in a dream can, just like a house and a vehicle can both represent your physical body. Was the truck brand new and shiny? Was it classic? Was it beat up? Was it able to run? These can all be indications, if you know any of the answers to that. The state of your, I guess, subconscious. Oh, yeah, Sophia and Pika Lee are after Earthy Deva, yeah. Oh, it's a toy truck. Okay, so it's like, it kind of like minuscule, or like a miniature version of something. Okay. So your grandma and your mom were talking, and my mom told me about what my grandma said, and that's when she showed her the red truck. Okay. Interesting. And I heard a song today, or was it, I think it was yesterday. Something about we're all just broken toys. And then you mentioned toy truck. There might be a something in that. I don't know where I heard it. Let me just Google lyrics. Song, we're broken toys. See if anything comes up. Lyrics. All right. BJ Thomas. I don't know if this is it. It's called Broken Toys, so maybe. Let me just. Oh, it's not Keen. BJ Thomas. I don't know. Maybe just looking up the song Broken Toys. Maybe you can find something about. Why is my nose itching again? Good luck. Good luck is coming your way. Good luck. Also, the color red with vehicles of any, a truck, a car. It's a very eye-catching and flashy color. It usually costs more to insure a red vehicle. Fun fact. I don't know how I know that. I think I heard about that in driver's ed. I've never had a red vehicle myself, so I don't know. Let's just see. 4 of Wands. So this is about celebration. This is about pointing something out that's exciting. That's the reason this dream came through. And here, one of these ladies is actually wearing a red dress. And then there's a red streamer up here as well. So this is really highlighting or, putting on display something, especially something miniature. You can hold that in your hand and show someone. Yeah, to me, it's like really narrowing down your focus to the things that make you stand out in life, or maybe in your business. This could even have to do with business. I just want to get one more card on this, even though it's a 1-card reading, just to get a little more clarity here on this dream. But actually, I want to go to my dream deck because I got it here. Why not? flaunt it if you got it. All right, one more card for Sierra with this dream with the grandmother and the mother. And interesting too, the progression from grandmother to mother to you. That's 3 generations. So this could have to do with that family line generation. Some sort of notoriety coming out about that side of the family, or maybe there are celebrated people in that side of the family, or will be. It could even be you. Yeah, possessions. So these are journal prompts that they have on the bottom. Because this is a dream deck, this is about dreams that you have. And of course, this might have been her possession, a little red truck. But it says, as journal prompts, do you need to redefine what you value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? Because interesting, because the value between a real red truck and a toy red truck, the value is vastly different. So think of it that way too. Maybe this is just something to get your gears going, to see what else you can tune into and pick up. But to me, it felt like a very proud and happy and exciting reveal. Like, look at this shiny red truck. Isn't it cool? Yeah, very interesting. All right. So I don't think we quite answered exactly what it was, but like, I think I gave you some ideas of what it could be. So I hope that resonated for you, Sierra. All right, Jessie, it's your turn. Go ahead and post your question, my dear. We'll get right into it. And then after that, we've got Maria and then Patricia. I'll take another big gulp of my water. All right. Okay. You are so welcome. Absolutely. All right, these don't want to go together. There we go. Oh, you wrote it on PayPal. Well, then let's go on. I'm actually going to go to my email and do it that way. I think these contacts have had their last hurrah. They're very cloudy tonight. All right. Let's see. Go over here for Jessie. All right. Message of hope and guidance from me mommy Bella and me papi Hermoso. Hermoso, is that how you say that? I'm probably butchering it. I apologize if I am. I butchered Jessie's name forever. Hasui. Hasui. Now I know how to say it. But we all just call her Jessie now, so. All right, let's get messages from Jessie's parents, please. Mommy Bella, of messages of hope and guidance. Okay, here we go. First one has hit the deck. Here we go. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Yes, girl, they want you to stand up for what you know is right and do what you know is right for you and your family. Standing your ground, speaking your truth. Because you may feel this conflict or, coming up against this resistance with someone in your life. Yes, this is you just standing your ground. I mean, she does not look terrified. She looks determined. She's determined to make her dream come true, and no one is standing in her way anymore. Yes, she is walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling her, and she is healing from it. She's a healing queen. And again, she doesn't look terrified. She looks like she has made her choice, and she is ready to go into the new sunset of her life to find something new. Oh, you got that card this morning. Well, there you go. And 3 of Wands, you will be taking action. You will be taking action between next month and February. There's a lot of action and activity going on, even financial abundance increase coming in for you. But this is a card about maybe right now you're making certain plans with 2 of Wands energy, which we did have that card in our collective reading. Obviously, we did. Let's see, 3 Wands, but she's. How is this happening? Oh, I see. I was trying to count the broom as a wand. So it's interesting because like I wanted to count this broom as a wand, but she's holding 1 wand and then there's 2 in her belt. So she's taken this inspired idea. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. That's her Ace of Wands. Then she's got 2 of Wands here, which is making her plans. And then the Three of Wands, which is this card itself, is taking action on those plans. And then because I wanted to count this as a wand, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of Wands is a happy family, a happy home life, a family, a healed family. Really, really doing what you need to do to make things happier and healthier and better for you and your family. All right, I actually want to get one more here. Messages of hope and guidance from Mommy Bella and your father, Hermoso. All right. Yeah. Wish fulfillment, peace in your home, happiness, love in your home. Maybe still be a little bit of quarreling, with the crab. Anytime you got kids in a house, I mean, there's back and forth, especially siblings. I mean, there's always going to be a back and forth. But like Mama herself is looking pretty tranquil right here. She built this. She built this with her own two hands, and everything is looking mighty fine right now. Even this little distraction is not going to throw her off her spiritual path, not one bit. We're gonna go, and it's so funny because you had mentioned, I just putting this together now because I took a drink of my water. I said I need to use that deck for Jessie, and it is the Fairy Oracle. So you had mentioned you've been seeing a lot of stuff about fairies lately, so we're gonna go in the Fairy Oracle for Jessie. Anything she needs to know. All right. Woo. Here we go. Manifestation. Yes. And also, I forgot to mention with this Three of Wands, this can be a card of completion, of moving. Three of Wands is travel, of moving, maybe even moving out of the state, moving completely out of the town you're in, just a whole clean slate, whole new start. Let's make this life the best we can. And Tree Wisdom. So we'll read this first manifestation card. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So what were we saying about that full moon ritual? Writing things down that you're leaving behind and burning that paper. That is what you're doing. Because by that solar eclipse, when you do your new moon rituals and a few weeks after that, things are really coming together for you. It's just very beautiful, very tranquil energy going on in this card. It's just a beautiful card. So beautiful. What has she got going on here? She's got like a feather, candles. Like she's kind of got her own little altar going on here. It's very cool. Yeah. And she's got her little fairy and spirit friends helping her. And there's that Ace of Wands yet again. Ace of Wands in both of these. She's gotten that inspiration and she's taking action. She's making her dreams come true. But then we have the Tree Wisdom card. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So listening to flute music, I'm hearing specifically Celtic or Scottish kind of flute music, possibly even Native American flute music. I'm hearing also the word piccolo. So flutes, lutes, piccolos, those beautiful woodwind instruments. But nature sounds as well. So I'm sure you could find something with flutes and nature sounds. Yes, lots of green. Tree wisdom. Literally go sit with your back against a tree or talk to a tree or hug a tree. Tree it up, man. I love trees. Trees. My best friend as a very young child was the weeping willow tree in my mom's yard. And I ain't even ashamed to say it. You've been healing Native American like crazy. Oh, hearing, not healing, hearing. Oh, welcome, Don Toms. Welcome. Yes, I'm so glad this is resonating. I actually want to pull from this deck as well. I always forget the name of this one. The Wisdom of the Oracle. Grab Jessie a card here as well. Message of hope from Mommy Bella. And oh my gosh, yeah. Good luck is coming your way. And this is the serendipity card. Synchronicity, things lining up, fate being at play, and you're closing out an old cycle. 18, maybe seeing a lot of 18, and 1 + 8 is 9. End of a cycle, closing things out. But also 9s are all about discovering your life purpose and having a sense of purpose. Yes, you're 18. There you are. Let's get one more for good measure. Really round it out. Message from Mommy Bella and Papa Hermoso. Here we go. Ooh, they want me to take 2 of them. And what was I saying about fate? Destiny, the fates. And this is much the star card because the star card is also the number 17 in the tarot. So you got your 17 and your 18. There's progression here. Progression. You're progressing. Your luck, your ship is about to come in. Just like we had here. That's beautiful. Well, happy birthday, Dawn. Beautiful. So cool. Then we got milk and honey, which is yet basically another abundance card. And the number 51, which adds up to 6. So taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, loving and mothering yourself. But spirit is with you as well. Look up the animal spirit of the elephant. There is wisdom there for you. A little homework for you to look up an elephant because it's just randomly bathing in some milk and honey here, just hanging out, having a gay old time. So yeah, look up the elephant, specifically baby elephants. I don't know. It looks like a very little young baby. And I'm seeing like your mom watching down on you, maybe even taking yourself a beautiful shaman bath or a healing bath or maybe even a milk bath. Like there's lots of different kinds of pampering baths you can take. You don't just have to fill it with water and call it good. You can do all sorts of things: bath bombs, bubbles, baking soda, Epsom salt, sea salt, all sorts of crazy cool stuff. I have on my list from Friday that I took the kids to the zoo. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, and then we have here to the sea. You're on the move. But before you do that, you're going to do some introspection, some soul searching, really figure things out for yourself. And then you are setting sail. You're on the move. You're doing something completely new and different for yourself. Yeah, that elephant is super cute. I love him. Wow. Woo. And we got here a leg up. So Spirit's helping you out. And another 7 with that 34. Another 7. And by age 34, they're showing me age 34, you're really feeling good things. On the back of the deck, we've got a 35, which adds up to 8, and a loyal heart. Could even be another soulmate connection. But really, I think your parents and Spirit really do want you to focus on you for a while. I don't know. But there is a soulmate connection in your future. No matter what, there's a soulmate connection. All right. But focusing on you, doing your own inner work and healing, like that is your priority right now. Yeah, much progression. Once again, progression is happening. Eclipse energies are really on and popping with that progression. All right. Okay, so up next we've got Maria, and then Patricia, and then Linda H, and then Earthy Deva, who is not here, so we can maybe bump her back. And then Sophia, and then Pika Lee. And I think that's probably gonna do us. I don't know. We might be able to, I'm pretty sure we can do all of those in an hour. So if other donations come in, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. Because how are we only an hour in? Feels like, it feels like we've been here a while, but like also at the same time, it feels like 20 minutes. I don't know. Don Toms has donated. We will get Don on the list. Happy birthday again, Don. There we go. Yes, so Don Toms will be after Pika Lee. Yes, absolutely, Don. Okay, so is Maria here? Oh no, girl, not even thinking about none of that, right? It's a whole thing. Oh, Maria wants to know if she's going to be able to get a raise that she asked for. And if we want a timestamp for Maria, it was 1 hour, 7 minutes, 55 seconds. If you want to write that timestamp down. 1:07:55. All right, so is Maria going to be able to get this raise that she asked for, please? Mommy Bella and Hermoso and Spirit and everybody else. Ooh, 5 of Wands. There might be other people who have recently asked, or maybe it's just not in the budget yet, but let's get a clarifier on this. Maybe see if we can try to draw out a timeline. Spirit's funny about that. Yeah, I don't know if they recently had to fire someone or if she just feels very overwhelmed at work. Maybe they're putting way too much work or stress on her just at the pay rate and the job level that she's at, and she knows she deserves a raise. Let's just see if she will actually get this raise. Queen of Swords. I think she just needs to stand her ground and speak up that she, really show her, highlight her skills, and people will, it's like, it's not that they don't want to give her a raise right now. I think it's just either it's not in the budget or maybe many other people have asked for raises, or maybe they've given too many raises lately. I don't know. There's something like that going on right now. But I'm seeing February really highlighted as a time where there's more abundance coming in. Let's see if the angel guides can give us an idea on what's going on with this raise possibly in February. Yeah, okay, so we've got compassion and forgiveness and understanding. And to me, these are very heart-centered energies. So even just forgiving herself, forgiving others, it doesn't even have to be like people at work or things having to do with work, but just healing from the past could even be stuff with your parents. Forgiving, because there may be an element, or what they're showing me is that Maria may still sometimes be angry that they left. Like, how could you leave us? You both left us. Like, boom, boom, one right after the other. You checked on out. There might be this element of at the maybe not anger, but at the very least sadness that how could this happen? But there is this compassion and forgiveness and understanding that is coming to you, Maria, about their passing, and also even about just feeling like you're not getting compensated the way that you deserve to at work. I do want to get one from this little fairy deck as well. Maria. Anything for Maria with this raise at work? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Spirit doesn't only just tonight want to talk about your raise. They want to talk about maybe even your diet, vegetarianism. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. And this doesn't mean you have to become a vegetarian, but maybe just incorporating more whole foods, more organic foods into your diet can really bring you that confidence that you need and seek to be able to get what you deserve. But on the back of the deck, we've got pregnancy. So like, I don't know if that's like a possibility for you in the future, but it very well could be. Very well could be. It says the birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. Could even be the child you already have. But there's something surrounding you being a mother that is, I won't say standing in your way, but Maria asked my mom to send her a blue butterfly. Oh, cool. And there's a blue butterfly right there. Butterfly. There we go. There it is. I just knew I had to use this deck for some reason. But there may be something to do with the fact that you're a mother at this workplace that, I know a lot of times women are undervalued at the workplace because, men usually tend to just get paid more for the same amount of work or same position. But I don't know if there's something about you being a mother that maybe you have to have cut hours, or I don't know, something about motherhood. We could feel into that though. Let's feel into that. What is this motherhood thing that is affecting the raise for Maria? Ooh, that's too many. This one wants to come out. Ace of Swords. So it's interesting because you had the Queen of Swords. So this is being clear that she was feeling bad today, and I asked her if there was a chance for her to be pregnant. Wow. Well, clarity's coming very clearly. Very soon she's going to clearly see something, but there is communication coming in. I mean, this technically could be a positive pregnancy test with this one. If you're asking pregnancy and this came out, I would say yes, 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 yes. And did I mention yes? Very well could be. Ace of Cups is also another pregnancy yes. I don't know. I apologize, Maria. This reading is very all over the place, but like Spirit wants to talk about a lot of things, not just a race, but like all sorts of things. What's going on with this motherhood affecting? Okay, so we have death. So this struggle, because you have such a beautiful life being a mom and all of this, maybe this job just isn't in alignment with you, and you're going to eventually cut the cord on this job or create the death of this job and move in a whole new direction. Maybe that's what I was seeing with February, where maybe you just aren't as valued at this job as you deserve to be. You're overburdened, overworked, underpaid kind of vibe. Maybe let's just ask, Spirit, is this Maria leaving this job and going in a new direction? Yep. And there's another, what did I say about the Ace of Cups being a pregnancy confirmation? Maybe that's why she's leaving this job for a little while. Maybe she's pregnant. Whoa, mic drop. Oh, I don't know. Wow. And maybe that's why this forgiveness and understanding and compassion is coming in, because certain pregnancies just might be a little harder than others. And if you are pregnant and trying to work a 9 to 5 job, it can be really hard, really rough. And, maybe these employers are just not very, what's the word, forthcoming, or how do I word it? They're just not very accommodating for a pregnant mom. They just want someone that's going to show up and do the job and then clock out when they leave. Um, so they may not have that compassion themselves at this job to accommodate maybe her newfound condition. I don't know. Interesting reading. Tables have really taken off and turned in this reading. Wow, we've covered almost all areas of life here. And then the lovers fell to the bottom. So this could be the decision to leave a job because you and your partner are having a baby. Wow. Wow. And then something to celebrate fell onto the table. I didn't even pull this card. It was just left there when I picked the deck up. Four of Wands. This is the birth of a child, a marriage, a wedding, a proposal, a happiness. Wow. Is she going to be okay financially? I think so, but we'll just ask. Where do we want to ask this at? I guess we might as well just go back with this angel deck. Will she be okay financially? Strength and guidance. She's being guided and directed. She's going to be okay. Yeah, things are going to be okay. Yeah. Let's see. And then guardian angel. Yes. Yeah. Strength and guidance. Like I was saying, guides are really close. And then guardian angel. She's protected. Very heavily protected. If she is pregnant, I'm not saying it's happening now, but like maybe this is going to be the death of her job at some point because she's pregnant and she's like, yeah, I'm just over the BS at this job. I'm leaving. I'm just going to be a pregnant queen for a while, work on my family, be a mom for a little bit. They're going to be okay financially. Yeah, I do see that. And she's going to be much happier, whatever it is, because cut the cords. She's wanting to remove the toxicity from her life, and this job just may not be it for her anymore. But there's something going on in February. That was the month that kept coming up for a raise of some sort. Could be the raise at this job, could be that she switches jobs and it's a better pay at that point, or maybe she is getting a raise as in raising a child. I don't know. Getting a raise in who she's raising. I don't know. We can interpret at will, right, Spirit? Interesting turn of events for Maria tonight. But I really do see her being stable and secure. Maybe not living as comfortably for now, but like things will work out. Things will balance out for her. It's going to be okay. Let's grab one more just to round this out. And then Patricia is next. I was just going to listen tonight. I was here from the beginning. I just heard you say you got Pop on your Spirit app just before you started tonight. I had my app on and I got Ask Him General. Oh, wow. So cool. All right, Maria. We got collaboration and the Knight of Swords. So there's a collaborative happening very quickly, which again, you could paint this as pregnancy as well. Something happening very quickly. Okay, any messages from Mommy and Poppy? Okay, yes. Let's find out. I'm going to clear this deck. No pregnancy vibes for Patricia. No, thank you. Not right now. Not yet. All right. So you donated since it feels like Pop wants me to ask for a general reading from Pop. I knew I needed to listen tonight, even though I'm feeling fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Okay. And Lori, I get to see you tomorrow during our mentorship session. I'm excited. Yes, it's been a long week, has it not? All right. So for Patricia, any messages from Mommy and Poppy, please, Spirit? Please, Mommy and Poppy. Yeah. So she must be really missing them, or, maybe focused on, of course, her studies, but maybe there's just some feeling like things aren't as happy as she wishes they were right now. But does this card not always come out for your parents when we want a message from your parents, Jessie? Does this not always come out? either in your reading or someone in your family every time, because I always see these balloons as your parents. And of course, your father always wants to be the golden balloon. He's like, I'm the golden child, I'm the golden balloon. I'm that extra. Um, but yes, and it's her sitting here focused on Patricia, focused on something, but there is something better that maybe she's not quite focused on yet, or seeing, like a silver lining. There's a silver lining that she's not seeing. Um, this to me feels like it could be people she's been talking to or associating with at college. Ace of Pentacles. There is a new beginning, maybe even a new friendship coming in for her. Someone she can really lean on and support and be that support for this friend as well. Or if she already has these people in her life, it's just a new beginning or a strengthening of what's going on. But there may even be a new hobby or a new interest for her at school, something she's really started to become interested in. Yes, she's been very overwhelmed with school and so excited. She's coming home for Thanksgiving. Oh, interesting. That's so cool. She'll love that. She'll need that. Yeah, things are moving quickly for her. So I don't know if she's at some sort of midterm, or because she looks very concerned, like, oh my gosh, I got all of this to do and I only have this much time to do it. And to me, that screams midterms or finals. So I don't know if she's got something like that going on right now, or she just overcame something really big lately at school, or there was a big test or something she just had, and she's about to have, and she's just like, I don't know, I don't know. Like, it's kind of chaotic energy, but like overwhelmed, busy. Yeah, but she's got this. She's got control. She's got control over it. Look at that. She's the emperor. She is in charge. She is in control of things. And even if things feel a little chaotic and a little busy at times, she's going to conquer everything. She's going to be able to do this. Oh, she is in the middle. Was in the middle of midterms. There we go. Yeah, she's got this. Let's see what else. Yeah, awakening. And it's interesting too, because every time I draw this particular emperor, I'm always drawn to this kind of star map or constellation map here. So I don't know if she has any interest in astrology, or if maybe you've been talking to her about astrology. But we've got also the Judgment card, which is all about awakening. Righting past wrongs can also be a theme, or maybe much like Maria, maybe she's been thinking about your parents a lot, and just wishing maybe things were different, or, if they were still alive, this might be going on, or that might be going on, something like that. All right, what else for Patricia from Mommy and Poppy, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got what were we saying? Because with your parents, we got the card of was it forgiveness and something with Maria's reading, and for Patricia, we got forgiveness. So this has to do, I think, with your parents' death, or just feeling really sad that they're not with you right now. There might be something going on with that. Oh, tomorrow's going to be the 9 years since your dad passed away. This is why this energy is coming up, because that sadness will come around again every time the death date passes, or a birthday, or a holiday. Like, holiday times can be really hard, especially if you guys did have really on and poppin' family gatherings and traditions. We got a lot going on down here on the floor. Ugh. I'm going to read them all because there's only 4 of them. So we got manifestation, blessings, truth, and talent. So this really does say she's going to be blessed in what she's got going on. There are manifestations that she's got. Oh, and you got forgiveness at the Zoom thing today? Yeah. Wow. That's right. That is so crazy. Yeah, but she's learning the truth about something. And it might not always be, rainbows and roses that, oh, I got this truth of something. Sometimes that truth can be devastating. But at least the truth, there's a saying, it's like, I'd rather believe an uncomfortable truth than or I'd rather know an uncomfortable truth than believe a comfortable lie. So yeah, but talent, she's got a lot of talent to really, with her intellect and her skills and abilities, to really take and become a doctor, take that the distance. But of course, on the back of the deck, oh my God, you can't make this up, because Maria had this card as well, compassion. We've got compassion and forgiveness for both Maria and Patricia from different decks. It's not even the same deck, totally different decks. Forgiveness and compassion, but then we also have grieving here. So that's where that comes in. And now I'm really seeing this Five of Cups, which is also itself a grief card, in a new light. She's really sad about the loss of the parents, which I did mention, but I thought, well, maybe it could be other things too, really focusing on something that's not going well. Um, just could be these anniversary dates, and the holidays are just a harder time for family. But let's get a nice message of hope for Patricia from Mommy and Poppy. Not to grieve, not to worry, but just something uplifting that Patricia can look forward to. Yeah, she's got so many options. She's got so many talents. And this is that card of hope. Oh my gosh, mic drop. I love this reading so much. Yes, this is that card of hope. And her talents really are taking her very far in life. Where did that talent card go? Did I put it away? I don't think I did, but it's not here. So what the heck? There it is. Yeah, she's so talented. She could do almost anything. She's probably got her mind set on one specific, career choice or outcome, but that doesn't mean she can't have other hobbies or talents that she does just for fun. Yeah, she's got a lot of good stuff coming in. So there is a lot to look forward to for her. But yeah, the last 3 months of the year are always hard. That definitely, man. But yes, so many good things coming in. More spirituality coming in as well. Awakening to her true talents and gifts. That's so powerful. All right, so I hope that resonated for Patricia. All right, up next, we've got Linda H. Linda, go ahead and post your question, my dear. And let me get this going here. Clear it all up. Shuffle it all in. Take a big drink of my water. Now my upper lip itches. You can feel your parents. This is so beautiful. Aww. That's so cool. All right. So Linda H says, we have a home we rent out for over 10 years. We are thinking of selling. Can you provide insight of when the ideal time to sell? This year, next year, put on the market, or wait? Any insight? Yeah, I mean, as far as being a seller's market, now definitely is the time. Things around here are listed and they're gone within hours. I think that's because Montana is one of the only states that has a law against being fired if you don't take the old thing in the arm. So Montana has become so much more crowded than it's ever been. Lots of people are moving here. But let's just feel into this for Linda. Let's ask if now is the ideal time. So we'll ask that first. Is now the ideal time? Put that face down so I don't even know what's going on here. Or maybe waiting till next year. Let's ask if that's a better time. Grab it. Or maybe just in the future after next year, if that's a better time. Okay. So what we have for this year, we've got listen to your intuition. What are you feeling intuitively, Linda? Because I think that really is your best move. That's your best path to follow here, is using your own intuition. As far as next year, we've got don't stop. So there would be a potential next year for you to be able to do it, because I think the housing prices are still going to be kind of higher, at least the beginning. They're showing me like June and then a hard stop. So I don't know if they just mean like the first half of the year is your better chance to make more money on the sale of the home. But then I said, kind of later on past, and it says choose a new direction. So I think you're going to either do it this year or next year, or the prices will have fallen so much it wouldn't be as worth it to you to sell as it would be to continue to rent it out. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Linda. It would sell immediately once listed. So maybe get on that. And I think you will actually sell it for more than you're looking to even get, because there might be like a 3 or 4 way bidding war for your place. Let's see. Let me go to the cards now and just feel into the energy of you actually selling this home, listing this home, getting it ready, all of the steps involved, just anything you need to know about the process. Really get you some insight on that. One more wants to come out. There it is. Okay. Gosh, my hair is just all over my face, making me itch. Ooh, okay. So yeah, it might just be a hard minute where you're like, oh my gosh, how are we even gonna where do we even start? I don't know if there's painting and little upgrades or just it repairs that maybe need to be done before you do list it. Um, gosh, the itchy nose, but that's good luck coming in. So you will, even though this is feeling left out in the cold or kind of lack mentality card, I want to actually get a clarifier on that one specifically. But the other two cards we have over here are really great for this question. But what's going on with this Five of Pentacles? Why is this just the stress of trying to get everything figured out in a timely fashion? Yeah, I think that's it. It's not that you have anything to worry about with the finances of it, because I'm seeing it go for more than you're even listing it for, and not even having to be on the market that long because you got the victory here. You're going to overcome any challenges or obstacles in getting the house ready to be listed. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, happy family. This money will really help your family. Yeah, worried about the stress of holidays. That can totally play in, but just balancing it out. Not stressing yourself out, still taking care of yourself while needing to get whatever you need to get done to get the home on the market. Just taking it easy, even if the house goes on, first of the year. Like, I think you're still in the time frame that we're really picking up on here. As long as this really is before the first half of 2022, I think you're good. I think you're gonna get a very good dollar amount for your property, your home, and it should be just fine. Yeah, but in the meantime, it is gonna be a little stressful for you just to try to get everything, all the things going. And I don't know if you're doing like a what do you call them, like a homeowner perch. What is it called? For sale by owner. Why couldn't I think of that? I don't know. I don't know if you're doing that or you're hiring a realtor. But doing what you feel intuitively you need to do to keep your stress levels down. Because this is someone who is overburdened, overworked. They just need a break. They just need a minute. They just need a minute. So once this house is listed, what does Linda need to know? What does that look like for Linda once this house is listed? Yeah, you're just willing to put in that work and dedication. Which is interesting. This might be on the market a little longer than you're hoping, which we were kind of tuning into the fact that, everything's being sold like right now, right now, right now. But it's almost like right at divine timing, you're going to get like 3 or 4 offers all like on the same day or at the same time. It's really how I saw that coming in. But let's just get some clarifiers on the offers and just everything. Yeah, you're getting a fair dollar amount and then some. You're in charge here. You're in control. You're going to be able to decide who you're selling this to and for how much and all of that. Like, big fair shake coming in. What else? What else? And then the Four of Swords and the Strength card. Yeah. So once this house is sold, you're going to be like, oh, I just need a minute. I just need a break. Oh my gosh. It just might be a little harder and more stressful, just with the holidays and just all the hustle and bustle of the end of the year stuff going on. But once you get it listed, once you get it sold and everything, tuning into that inner strength to get you there, you're going to be just fine. But the outcome really did look a lot like that Justice card. But let's just see anything else for the outcome of this actual sale of this home where it's no longer in your name. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. So yeah, you're going to feel emotionally content about it and like, okay, it went well. All right, we got this. Let's see, one more. And the Empress. Yeah, this is someone very fertile. Manifestation is not a problem. They're able to create the life they want, literally and figuratively. So yeah, you're in control here. You have more control than you realize. But I don't know, maybe if hiring out some of these repairs that need made or for a realtor or something, that might take your stress levels down a lot rather than you having, or your family, whoever's involved in the sale, to have to bear the burden of all the little work and the heavy lifting. Delegating tasks, if you can, would really be key in being able to help you keep your peace of mind and your balance, because you do have the 2 balance cards in the deck. There's only one more balance card, which is the Two of Pentacles, but it's usually out of balance, so we don't want that anyway. So you got 2 balance cards coming in hot to help you not feel so overburdened and overwhelmed with just all the little things that need to be done to get the house on the market. Especially if there's people still living in it, or whatever the case is. So yes, okay, intuitively that's what I felt, but welcome the confirmation. Yeah, don't we all sometimes just need a little bump of confirmation? It's just nice to get. Let's see. Hello, Car Yang. Good to see you again. Hello, Sharia. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you're gonna have something to celebrate at the end of this, Linda, because they're celebrating. They're excited about it. They're ready. They're ready for the next chapter in life because 3 is also a completion. So yeah, you're gonna be able to complete this transaction, and yeah, I just saw the Queen of Pentacles fly out. So she's getting compensated for her work and effort. That is for sure. All right. So up next, we've got, we're going to hold Earthy Deva till the last because she's not here. She is asleep on the other side of the world from where I'm at. So we will do Dawn. No, I'm a liar. Sophia will be the next one. And then I think Sophia's is in the email because she's not here. Earthy Deva will be last. Okay. Thank you. Exactly what I felt. I wanted to your take. You got this. Your intuition is on point. Beautiful, Linda. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this. Oh, we also had Lori on the list. I'm sure Lunar. And Lunar, please, since you've been helping me with the list, put yourself on the list. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to Sophia's question over on PayPal. Okay. All right. Let's see. Gosh, cloudy contacts. Not fun. For Sophia. I think this was, yes, a message from higher self. Okay, higher self guidance for lovely Sophia. All right, what's going on for Sophia? Please, Spirit, and timestamp at 1 hour, 35 minutes, 25 seconds. If Sophia needs a timestamp. Ooh, wow. Sophia is detonating her own tower moment. Look at her go. Yeah, Sophia, you're in control here. Even though towers are scary and like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? She's the one. Look at her wand. She created this. She did it and she's smirking about it. She knows what's up. She's not, yeah, there's grief involved here. She's devastated that this had to happen. She's literally leaving a home. She's leaving an old scenario, an old version, because she knows it's not good enough for what she deserves and what queen. She deserves a castle, not just some little, I mean, cozy and comfy as this little place may be. She deserves much better, and so do her children. And that's where you're going, Sophia. You're going somewhere where you feel rewarded. It's about, the hard work is about to pay off, and it's not going to be all about the money and fighting with money with certain people in your life anymore. You are taking control of your own finances, and it's going to be your way or the highway, and that is just it, because you are making a move. You're literally moving, Sophia. All right. Whoa. And we got here the 10 of Wands. So it's not, much like with Linda, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs and a lot of, if you're moving, especially, there's a lot that goes into a move, even if it's just a 1-bedroom apartment. You still have things. There's still things. You got to rent a moving truck, and you got to make sure you have a new home lined out, and all the things that go into moving. It's not just let me snap my fingers and I moved into my new home. No, it's going to take some work and some effort, and even getting established in the new home and the whole financial thing, it might be an issue for a hot minute, but because you have the 9 of Pentacles, this is hard work paying off. This is abundance. This is luxury. This is not someone who's counting and rolling quarters and pennies like we did back in the day. You know how, like my husband always talks about when they were kids, they would roll quarters and pennies because sometimes money did get tight. I don't see you actually having to do that at any point. So yay. Let's see. Okay. So is December, part of her question, is December part of, or a good time to be making this move, or is after the holidays better? So December, I think December is going to come with lots of complications. It's just not quite the right time yet. And there may be certain people in your life trying to talk you out of it, or trying to talk up themselves. Like, I'll do this for you. Like trying to hand you your beautiful life on a silver platter. But really it's all illusion. It's all in this person's head that they're trying to get you to stay. It's not going to work probably for the best if you try to make this move quite yet. So I would keep your plans very close to your chest. Even between now and through December, until you have that next place secured and ready to make your move. I think that's going to be your best bet. Then you won't have people talking in your ear trying to get you to go their way or do things their way because you're doing it your way. And you have a stable new beginning, or at least this planting of a seed for a stable new beginning for yourself. This is showing you first of the year, because this is brand new energy, new calendar year 2022. Make it happen, Captain. That's what you're doing. So I think 2022, January 2022 is going to be your best bet, Sophia. Let's see, anything else Spirit wants to lend if this move is made for Sophia in 2022, early 2022. Yeah, this yeah, you're being helped. I think Spirit's helping. There may be family that's helping with this move. Could just like this could even be an increase. Someone just helping you get on your feet and establish yourself. They see you. This could be a soulmate connection, could be a family member, soul family. Doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but just someone who loves you dearly and wants to help you out. Could even be spirit guides. And then Queen of Wands. This is just you standing in your power. And there, interestingly enough, I think that I did a reading for you once, Sophia, where I did mention this flag that came off the top of the tower. There's a red flag with an orange kind of capstone kind of looking thing going on there. So the orange and the red, that was the top pinnacle of that tower that you detonated yourself, Sophia. But look, now you're wearing the top of your own tower. Look at that's powerful. That's masterful. You are taking charge and in control, being in control of your own life, maybe for the first time in a long time. And you're coming out on top. Literally, that was on the top of the tower, and now you're wearing it. You're the top of the tower. And you're going to be, it's beautiful. So let's just get an outcome. Yes! Yes, Queen. All right, what else for Sophia? Anything else she needs to know? Any obstacles, any hope, anything Spirit wants to bring forward? Yeah, this is the thing. It's not going to be easy moving out of the home because there is a break of a relationship. There's a lot going on with the relationship that, heartache, heartbreak, sadness will happen. And it's not going to be, it's probably going to be very hard for you to emotionally, even if now you feel like I'm emotionally done, it's whatever. Emotionally, when the time comes, maybe things that are said or done by this other person might really pull at your heartstrings. But I think that's why this queen wanted to have her next place established. And if in that point, her, you being her in this instance, you and this person decide to try to emotionally work on the relationship, but in two different homes, that is going to be your best bet. But there is deception, there's lies, there's deceit, there's just sneaking around. I don't really see this as so much you sneaking around or this person sneaking around. This is just people keeping their plans close to the chest. But we have the full energy again, but which is new beginning. Literal moves, ships are coming in, moves are being made. I do want to clarify this deception energy. I'm really just seeing this mostly playing out as each of you may be feeling deceived that this couldn't have worked out better, rather than anyone talking to other people or anything like that. Let's just get a clarifier on this Seven of Swords, please, Spirit, for Sophia. That's this one. Yeah, just confusion. Like, where did we go so wrong? How did this go so far off the rails? Let's get one more clarifier for Sophia, please. Yeah, but even though that happened, it's leading you to something better. There's your 17. There's progression here from that tower to the star. Let me get the tower out. Where'd it go? We got so many cards. Oh, there we are. 16 to the 17. There's your progression. You've taken from the tower, and now there's hope. There's hope again, because another hope card. 2 hope cards. Right here. Yeah. It's not going to be easy, though. Remember, it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions and lots of elbow grease and a lot of dedication and time to actually move everything from one home to another. But you got this. Like, you're going to be okay. Ultimately, you're going to be okay. Yeah, I really do see that. Yeah. Let me just put all of these back, and I'm just going to get one from The Answer is Simple. That's the one that's calling me. It's outlined in orange over there. It's my deck that's outlined in orange, so I want to grab one from that. Ooh, Spirit's coming in. I got chills going down my left leg. Second time that's happened today. The first time was when I was chatting it up with Lunar on Instagram. So yeah, Spirit is here. Ooh, and call your spirit home on the back of the deck, because I was like, ooh, Spirit's here, Spirit's here. And we're talking about Sophia moving to a new home. 57, that adds up to 12, which adds up to 3. So it's going to be a collaborative effort between you, maybe some family members, and Spirit to really make this move. But look, she's wearing red. You were wearing red, Sophia, in that Queen of Wands depiction, which I already put away. Yeah, you're moving on up like the Jeffersons. You're not even on that ground level. You're raising your vibration. This is going to help you with your spiritual mission as well. Being able to have your own home. All right, what else? Let's get outcome for Sophia. Yeah, keep dancing. Keep dancing. And you got the 31, which adds up to 4, which is support, stability, help from Spirit coming in hot, and a potential something in the future, possibly. Oh, yay. But keep dancing. You know, have a dance party in your new home. Have a dance party. Live it up. But yeah, there might just be some closing out of cycles with that relationship, with saying you're sorry, hearing sorry from the other person, and you know, maybe even maintaining a friendship or like a dating relationship, but again, just in 2 different homes for a while. And then the 29 adds up to 11, which will add to some partnership. So yeah, interesting. But I wish you the best of luck. You've got this. Love yourself. Love your body. Love yourself. 22. Big confirmation coming in with that 22. Another 4. Stability, security, support, and love. Oh, that is so amazing. I know. Thanks again, Sophia, for your donation. Big hugs, lady. You got this. All right, Pika Lee. Pika Lee is next. All right. Aw. I like the list. Pika Lee, Don Toms, Nona Lori, Lunar Refresh, and Earthy Deva. Yes. And I'm about 15 minutes from when I said I would leave, but I'm not rushing through anyone's reading. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that donations are closed and then pin this. All right, closed. And there we have it. Pin that. And post my list in my comment. Okay. Which I actually need to post Lunar's post in my comment because hers is more up to date than mine. Oh. Okay. Pika Lee. I'm feeling so much energy. I don't know what to even ask. Is there an important message, Spirit, higher self, angel guides, ancestors want me to know? Dreams have been really out there this month. Yes, they have. Wow. I wonder if there is a message within them. I recently had a dream I was pregnant, another at the bachelor party. Oh, I was at a bachelorette party, another I was traveling and at the beach, and oh, I wonder if there's a message within them. Oh wait, did I read that twice? Oh, and an earlier one where I was in college in space. Oh my goodness. Well, anytime that you have a dream where you're back in school, sometimes, because sometimes we're actually doing things similar to what we're doing in the dream state, but because we're humans, you know, we interpret school as like elementary school, middle school, high school, college for ourselves, which weird fact, I rarely dream I'm in middle school, and I rarely dream I'm in college. If I do dream I'm in school, I'm either in elementary school, but I'm the age I am now, and especially like 80% of the time I dream that I'm in high school, but I'm always like the age I am now, and I'm like, I didn't graduate high school, but like I know I already graduated college, but like I have 1 semester left to finish up, and it's the end of the semester, and I hadn't been to any of my classes. Anyone else do that? I hate dreams like that because I feel so unfulfilled when I wake up. I'm like, how did I mess up so horribly? But a lot of times when we do dream we're in the classroom learning, that is us actually with our guides or our soul families beyond the veil, actually getting intel to help us in this world, in this reality. Yeah, a lot of high school dreams. I haven't had too crazy many lately, but The other night, I actually had a dream I was in first grade with my youngest son, and we had the same teacher, and it was really weird because I was just this big adult, and the homework was so easy that I was just like yawning and completely bored, and they wouldn't move me up any grade levels. They're just like, "No, you're a first grader. It's cool." Like, come on now. I know how to spell cat. I can do it. CAT. I can spell it backwards. TAC. Please move me up. I'm ready to level up. All right. So let's see for Pika Lee. I had one when I was younger where I was in high school with Bow Wow. Haven't had a school dream in a long time. Oh wow, that's interesting. I've had dreams where I'm in school with celebrities too. It's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, lots of school dreams. I don't have a lot of elementary school dreams, but I did the other night. And there were stairs. I was just going up stairs and stairs and stairs. And my kids' school, it wasn't at their school, but I was in school with them. My oldest son was in third grade, which he's technically now in reality in fifth grade. And my youngest and I were both in first grade, which, yes, he is in first grade in this reality. And we had the teacher he currently has, which is really weird, but it was not their school. It was a school that seemed way more old fashioned than the school they have, which was built in like 1981. But stairs for days, just going up all these stairs, all these stairs, all these stairs. But stairs do mean something in dreams as well. Um, and elevators mean it's better to go up the stairs in a dream than down because usually going down means, bad or negative. Not always, but, has those connotations. All right, for Pika Lee specifically, what's going on? What's going on with these energies? She just wants messages from guides. She's not really sure what to ask. But any insight, maybe any downloads about her dreams, anything. Well, there is some celebration. There is meeting with soul family in these dreams, even soul family in waking state as well, but especially in the dream state. You really are meeting up with soul family. There is something to celebrate. You're just really leveling up on this human perspective part of yourself. And that's really resonating, with your higher self and your soul family and your astral body. Like you guys are all celebrating behind the scenes in the dream state. Yeah, there's your pregnancy dream coming in hot. But I'm not reading this as technical actual pregnancy like right now or anytime soon so much. But this is just the birth of the newest version of you. You're birthing yourself. You're birthing a more spiritual, more evolved, more royal, regal version of yourself, and it's really beautiful. Yeah, you're just coming into your creation abilities, just wanting to create the life that you've always dreamed of, and just bringing a lot of happiness and abundance into your aura. And abundance doesn't always have to be like financial abundance. It can be wealth of beautiful friends, of deep connections with those you love. It can look like just having a nicely decorated space. You don't even have to spend money. Just, pull things out of different rooms in the house and kind of move them around and just decorate with, shop your own house. Shop your own house and decorate in ways that maybe you didn't think to do before, and really freshen up the energy, because that's what this is doing. But you're really tuning into those intuitive nudges and really bringing more of your spiritual gifts online and birthing new version of yourself. What? You're no longer that house cat. You are this big jaguar. Look at that. You are much more fierce and powerful than you ever give yourself credit for. And that's what I love about this moon card, because this is not going on in the traditional Rider-Waite depiction. But I love it so much because I now see the moon as a card of empowerment when I use this deck, rather than, oh, illusions, something you don't know. Maybe being all up in your head. But I mean, we can still get a vibe of that as well. But this almost to me feels like eclipse energy, because the moon is slightly eclipsed by this silhouette of the witch here. So maybe tuning into more of your witchy abilities or your more spiritual abilities during this eclipse, the night of the lunar eclipse, and even during the solar eclipse. I think your meditations are going to be really powerful. Your dreams are going to be really powerful at that point as well. But what are these dreams trying to tell Pika Lee? Besides that she's just leveling up. Yeah, new beginnings. And that's exactly what's going on here. You're pregnant right now with this Ace of Pentacles. It's the seed of something new, of something that you can actually bring from, the ethereal realms into this material world. Like you're bringing in ideas and taking action on something new. Ooh, I feel that. I really feel that I've been burning candles since I get to work from home, and it just feels so homey and nostalgic. That's beautiful. Oh my God, I get moon cards very often, especially full moon. There we go. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on. Yeah, but I love this because the moon does represent the mind in astrology. So you are overcoming limiting beliefs because Eight of Swords is feeling stuck or stagnant or like you're trapped, you can't get out. But that's not the vibe that you've been going through right now. So really what this is showing is maybe this full moon is bringing up some worries or some trauma from the past, but that's just it. It's from the past because your current situation is much more happy and high vibe than a lot of us others here that I know have been going through some ish in personal lives, me included. But yeah, I'm not seeing that this is going to be devastating for you. No, this might just be some old past stuff that's coming up for you to just check on out. Check those bags right on out the door. They don't serve you anymore, and you know it, and they're gone. Could be literal clutter as well. I don't know. If you have just some old clothing or just stuff you know you don't want anymore, maybe gifting it to someone else or donating it. Yeah, success is yours. But there might be, with all this new, fresh energy coming in, maybe you're presented with a new opportunity. And you're going to have to say, do I stay on the path I've been on, which is a pretty dang good path? I feel really good. Or do I take another turn this way? Ooh, interesting. Choices, choices. But at the core of this card is success. So no matter what your choice becomes, you're succeeding. Need to declutter my house. Don't we all? Oh man. Right. I left that stagnant feeling, and it's funny because I told my leaders that I don't like feeling stuck, and they started giving me more responsibilities. There we go. All right. Wow. Yeah. And this new opportunity coming in is amazing, and it's good, and it's prosperous, and it's exciting. But it might cause you a little confusion because you're like, well, things are going well. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Dang, I had a feeling a new opportunity might be around the corner. Yeah. But it might confuse you for a minute because you're like almost having to play out, well, if I do this, then my life might look like this later on. If I do this, my life might look like this. So these are two decision cards coming in. So a new decision, but not like in a bad way. Like it's like two very beautiful, viable options for you, or three or four or 10 viable options for you coming in hot. And this is also a message of hope. So yes. And ultimately, Ten of Pentacles, more abundance, more stability, more security, all coming in. And this could just be you spending time with family over the holidays as well. People who are friends that are like family, soul family, all the above, and just feeling really good about life and really secure, like all the worries that everybody else in the world have going on that just aren't even touching you or coming to your door. So at least this rest of 2021 is ain't no thing for Pika Lee. She is got it handled, dealt, and ready for these new opportunities. That's awesome. I just want to grab you one from this angel messages. I don't know what the name of this deck. It's a newer deck. It's not the Archangel deck. Angel Guide, that's it, by Kyle Gray. Our Angel Guide. Let's pull an Angel Guide card from Pika Lee's Guides on Angels and Ancestors. Friendsgiving coming up. Oh, there we go. It's Scorpio's birthday. Is he going to be there? Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Ooh, they want to give you 3, so we're going with it. We have here clear, cancel, and release. So if Scorpio's going to be around, just clear, cancel, delete, release. Yes. If he's not going to be there, that's just, keeping your energy pure. It's cool. We also have transformation. So yeah, maybe all of that new opportunity is looking to help transform you into even more of an amazing queen that you are. And then also do the work, which you're doing, and just continue to do it. I mean, it's that simple. You know the next step to take, and then you do the thing. Then you know the next step to take, and then you do the thing. Like, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous of your reading. This is beautiful. This is beautiful energy. No, I love you, girl. This is top notch. You just keep on going because this is I got chills for you now. Is this so good? Oh, he's not going to be there because he's blocked. There we go. He ain't gonna be there. It's not gonna dull your energy, not one bit. On the back of the deck, blessings and abundance. There we go. And that's a very Ten of Pentacles energy as well, that you already have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. Yay, Pika Lee. All right, Don Toms, happy birthday, my dear. It's your turn. Go ahead and post your question. We'll get right into it for you. Don Toms, Don Toms. And then up next, we got Lori, and then Lunar, and then we will timestamp for Anna, aka Earthy Deva. Take a drink of my water. You guys hear that squeaky water bottle? My water bottles are always so noisy. I don't know why. Pika Lee is a powerful spiritual queen. Her readings are always very popular and powerful. And sometimes her readings resonate with other people a lot. I do notice that. So cool. I wish it resonated with me right now. That would be awesome. You are so welcome. Feeling very high vibes. Been such a long journey, and finally, like, I'm reading. Yes, that's absolutely. It's a very Nine of Pentacles energy. Yes, but you've put in the work, so you deserve every second of it. It's beautiful. I know. Wouldn't that be fun to have a Friendsgiving? I want to do that. I have like literally one local friend that I actually go do things with. I could have a lot more if I probably put in that effort, but like, I'm a busy person. That's no excuse though, Amanda. Stop it. Because if some of my soul sisters that I hang out with online were in person, that would definitely be a thing. Think Friendsgiving, or just getting together regularly with friends and having like tarot reading nights or something. Like, it would be so fun. But the literal one friend I have here is very Christian, and yeah, not that she's supportive of what I do. She doesn't judge me, but like, I don't think we'd be bonding over tarot cards. We're more bonding over thrift shopping and photography because we're both photographers too. So your only local friend is your husband. There you go. But that's a very important local friend to have, if I may add that. That's so cool though. I love that. All right. So Don Tom says, seems like there are lots of challenges. My 31-year-old daughter just passed. Oh no, you buried her on Monday. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Don. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, let's see. Lots of challenges. So is your question just a guidance message from spirit, or were you wanting to hear from her? Sometimes I can tune into others who've crossed over's energy. Even if they have just crossed over, I'm sometimes able to communicate. Not always. Some of them do go directly to healing, do not pass go, do not connect, and do all these other things. Yeah, that's so heavy. I'm so sorry. All of our hearts go out to you. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, while she answers that, I will just start tuning in here. Are there many more challenges? Hearing from her would be okay too, if you can. Cool. Yeah, I think for a while, life is just kind of, a little hard to keep everything balanced because, when you're dealing with grief, especially the loss of a child, I mean, that is a grief like unlike any other. I've had 3 miscarriages, but like, I didn't know those beautiful babies for 31 years like you were able to, which is amazing. But at the same time, it's like, that soul, like inside your, like it's inside your own soul. So that would be very hard to lose a child. Oh man, I can't even imagine. But yeah, it's for a while, things will feel like, okay, I think I got a handle here. And then like grief will come in and just kind of try to catapult things, make things a little more difficult for you. But grief is a kind of a tricky thing to go through and deal with. Let's see. For Dawn, anything for Dawn with all these obstacles and challenges. You are on a healing journey. Believe it or not, the healing has already started. You're moving away maybe from just energies or situations or people in your life that are just not serving you anymore. And sometimes it does take something very dramatic and very catastrophic and very tower moment. I mean, the ultimate tower moment would be to lose a loved one, and you just experience that. But sometimes it does take us facing our own mortality or the mortality of someone we love for us to, oh, I got chills now, for us to be able to finally, sometimes put our big girl panties on and live our lives the way that's more in alignment with spirit rather than just one bad decision after another, which we've all made bad decisions in the past, and sometimes we live with those bad decisions for a very long time before we can face the truth of, okay, maybe that was a bad decision, I'm going to choose something new. So I don't know, they're showing me another significant relationship in your life, um another significant relationship in your life that you're leaving behind. I don't know. They're not giving me specifics on that, but just because the vibe or the energy between the two of you just doesn't add up anymore. I take care of her 6-year-old son, my only grandchild. My daughter was my only child. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that's powerful and amazing that you're able to take care of her son. So you still do have that piece of her. That's amazing that she was able to leave a legacy with her son. Yeah, this is a new beginning. There is a new beginning coming in for you. Could be, I don't know if you're going to have long term or adoption custody of your grandchild, but there is a new beginning here, and the sun is out. The sun is out, so this is a bright new beginning for you. Let's just see. And I do have chills now on my arm, so I do feel spirit is here, and I'm not quite getting a sense of who this is yet, but they're showing me dark hair, like brunette. And then we have the Ace of Wands. You've got two aces, two new beginnings. So you are inspired, almost like starting your life over in a way. And it's not just because if you are going to be raising this grandchild, it's almost like you're re-raising your inner child right along with this child. Um, and just wanting to do better for yourself and do better for this grandchild, and maybe just the way you were living or people you were living with, or just some dynamic around the way that your life was going, you've kind of just did a hard stop and decided, I'm going to change my ways, or I'm going to release this habit, or leave that toxic job, or whatever it is. Because it might be just a whole big ball of things, because they're showing me this ball of yarn that's all knotted up. So it just might be a lot of different areas of your life, Dawn, that you're like examining, and like, if my life ends tomorrow, is this what I want to leave behind? So you're wanting to live more, you're, facing the death of your daughter, you're wanting to live more in alignment with your truest purpose and your highest calling. So just really arranging your life and shuffling your life around and releasing things that aren't in, yeah, the chills. Releasing the things in your life that just aren't in your highest alignment anymore, and then finding new ways to operate in life that are more fulfilling and more sustainable for you and your grandchild. Let's just see. Yeah, and Page of Cups, this is that grandchild. I don't know, is this grandchild very artistically gifted or even musically inclined? The arts, this child really, he is very tuned into the other side, or his thoughts, he's very imaginative, very bright. Um, he loves to laugh. Like, I'm just really picking up a lot of his energy is re-inspiring you. That is a lot of this new beginning that you have in your life, is kind of him giving you this new lease on life, because you guys will be there for each other to help get you through everything that has gone on, with the loss of your daughter and his mother, and creating a life together. Let's see. Yeah. And it's cute because as he grows up, because we got another page here, this is him a little older. Um, Such chills. She really is your daughter. She really is going to be proud. She's already saying, by way of spirit, because spirit's kind of stepping in by proxy. Because I can feel her energy, but it's almost like it's hard for her to connect right now. Not because she doesn't want to, because energetically things are difficult for her, but spirit, like her guides are coming in to give this message for her. Um, as he grows older and gains his own strength, you are gaining strength in your life purpose and in your passions, your desires. What you're here to do is really solidified in being able to see him grow up into an amazing young man, and a very gifted, very talented young man, very studious. Maybe he loves to read as well, write. He's very good in school. And if it's not the traditional, like, good in school, like getting amazing grades, this child just is very intelligent, like spiritually and emotionally intelligent. But I do think that's going to shine out in his studies at school as well. But you say he is artistically gifted. He says some very profound things at times also. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, he is a very gifted child, and that is for sure. But yeah, this is going to be you guys healing because you got the two healing cards here. Moving on, well, this is both of you have been kind of almost forced at this point with the death of your daughter to move in a new direction that you didn't see coming. So both of you will, help each other grieve and help each other grow as well. Just as much as you're helping raise this grandchild, he's helping raise you as well, raise you up, raise your vibration. It's really beautiful. The bond that you and him will share for a lifetime. It's so powerful. I do want to get, where is that other deck? I want to find it. Not this one, but I picked it up, so there must be a message here. So we'll go here, we'll go here, and now why can't I remember? There they are. Like, where did I put that? There it is. Okay, so we got a few decks that we can use. We're going to really tune in and connect to your daughter. And what was your daughter's name? Because there's two women here. Rebecca and Hannah are the names that they were giving me. I don't know if these are her guides. I got major chills now down my body. Yeah, I don't know if these are guides or crossed over loved ones or names you don't know, but Rebecca and Hannah came up. And she says, this is her message to you. If only I had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So I don't know, Dana Marie. Oh, that's beautiful. So I don't know if she's kind of feeling guilty about maybe the way she lived her life or maybe even the way her life ended, feeling like I should have done better, I could have done better. If only I had known then what I know now, I would have done things differently. Let's see. We've got here, I was met by so many loving people. And there's two women, those Hannah, Rebecca are the names I keep getting. They're very beautiful, like divine feminine energies. So they do really ring more as guides than actual crossed over loved ones from this family line. Maybe they are even soul family. But she was met by so many loving people. So she, even if she was afraid at first, like she kind of came in and was like, okay, all right, this is what's going on. What else does Dana have to say, Spirit? Now I have no pain. So I don't know if the end of her life was painful or the way that she left was painful. Or she's really, they're showing me like highlighting of the head, like depression, sadness, being in emotional pain at the end of her life. I don't know if something happened or was going on in her life that was emotionally draining on her or very hard for her to deal with, but she's out of that pain. And the color yellow is very present here. She wants to send you signs through yellow flowers, yellow butterflies, maybe someone yelling, wearing a yellow shirt. Like you're out, she's showing me like a scenario, like you're out shopping and some lady in a yellow shirt says something to you. That will be a message from her. Beautiful. All right, let's get one more from this deck. And then I got a couple other decks here we're going to use. The earth is our school. Yeah. So she's really highlighting again, the schooling with her child and how you and him are kind of growing up together, raising each other. And she's saying, there are a lot of beautiful lessons that the two of you will learn with each other, and that it was always meant to be this way. As sad and weird and awesome, or I read yours, awesome and ridiculous as it sounds, that it was always meant to be that she would be leaving at this point. This is what was meant to be, because ultimately for your soul's highest growth, Dawn, and for your beautiful grandchild's highest growth, you two were meant to come together and help each other grow and evolve. And her kind of being the bridge between you, she was your child and he was her child, and now she is beyond the veil, but she can actually really be involved in your lives, and she wants to be and she will be. That's what her guides are telling me is going to be the case. She definitely is checking on in. She's still very present with you guys, and I think that's why her energy isn't very strong with me, but her guides are kind of the by proxy of this communication here. That she's hanging around you guys to make sure everything's okay. And a lot of souls do hang on this side, and then they decide to cross over after their funeral. But I think she's going to take a few extra days or so to really make sure everything's good, because we're coming back kind of to the beginning of the reading, Dawn. Go back. Yeah, find your center. She wants you to help find that balance before she completely leaves, because grief is going to be something that will help unbalance you, and all this obstacles and just problems and stress that you've been going through. um, your daughter wants to help balance that out before she completely crosses over. But she says here, find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal time to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So your daughter definitely wants you taking care of yourself, because she knows you want to take the best care of her son, but also she wants you taking the best care of you, Dawn. Because this is not an easy thing to basically start over and have a child yet again at 53. Happy birthday again, 53. But stand your ground. So I don't know if certain people in your life, maybe there's fighting or just disagreements with other people in your life, maybe even regarding your grandson, or I don't know, just the way life is being lived, either with you, your grandson, something. Um, but she wants you to stand your ground. So, standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So, there will be victory here. So, if there's any kind of, I don't know, legal battle or custody battle, or you know, deciding of where does the grandson go, you're going to come out victorious with that, if that's even a factor. If this may be referring to something else, whatever other battles that you've been in, or disagreements or controversies with other people, got chills again, you're coming out on top. You're going to be victorious with that. All right, so let's see. I accidentally grabbed the surrender deck, so maybe there's something that you can surrender to, Dawn. Let's just see what that could be. Any other message? Ooh, this one wants to come out. Surrender to your full power. And I love this because remember, you and your grandson together are going to help raise each other. You're raising him, and he's raising your vibration. And this is that beautiful, powerful Queen of Wands right there. And it's very Leo energy too with the lion. She wants you to look up the spirit animal of the lion and know that she will also be showing up not only as the color yellow with different signs, but also like lion symbolism, like hearing Heart of the Lion, hearing songs talking about lions, seeing lion symbolism. And even if you haven't seen this yet, this could still be coming in for you. But it says, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, especially with stand your ground and surrender to your full power. This is about you, kind of putting those big girl panties on and really showing up for yourself and your grandson. I recently had an argument with a relative before the funeral. My husband and I stood our ground. Oh, good. That's awesome. Yeah, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life, especially not right now. Let's pull one more surrender card. And then I actually too, Dawn, wanted to pull you a like a self-care or a couple self-care cards, just like things you can do to really take care of yourself through this time, because it is a very difficult time. Oh, you've been seeing lions even before her death. Well, there you go. That's beautiful that this is going to continue for you. And also, lions do represent Leo energy. I don't know if you have a Leo in your life. I'll see if she'll. Oh, take your reading. Oh no, I can totally do it. I saw that come in, and I've been doing Dawn's reading. But yeah, we can totally honor that tonight. You didn't see it. It's cool. It's okay. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, then we have here, or what was I saying? Leo. An important Leo in your life, sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't have to just be their sun sign is in Leo. I don't know if you're very into astrology, Dawn, but you can look into your chart, your grandson's chart, your daughter's chart, people around you's chart. Maybe there's some Leo going on. Maybe even in your own chart, the house of Leo is really where you are coming into your full power. All right, so we've got surrender the habit of people pleasing. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And to me, this is kind of the little family that you have now with your husband and your grandson and you, just standing your ground and really doing what's best for you and your little family. What else is going on for Dawn? Anything that she needs to know for self-care or ways she can take care of herself through these times? Intuition. Okay. So I think this is another message too from your daughter, Dana, that she will be speaking to you through your intuition or through your own thoughts or feelings. The number 28, I don't know if that's relevant to you or your family or your situation at all, but the number 2 plus 8, 28 adds up to a 10, which is a new beginning, which you had those 2 pentacle beginnings and then 2 pages. So you've got 4 cards, 5 cards about new beginnings coming into your life. New beginnings can sometimes be scary or a little like, whoa, what do we do? But you've got this because you're building strength. And Leo energy is all about that inner strength and also can be reflected into the outer strength. Look at that. So you really are coming into your own strength, building strength through getting through this grief and really establishing what your quote unquote, and I hate this term, new normal, what your new normal is or what your life looks like now. You're building strength with that and nurturing yourself along the way because number 6 is a number of balance, stability, peace, and nurturing yourself, nurturing others around you, that motherly energy as well. So I hope that resonated for you, Dana. I wanted to give you a little more of an in-depth reading than everybody else, just because, when when something is this precious and this new and recent, it can be a lot, and it's your birthday, so like happy birthday. I'm so sorry again for the loss of your beautiful daughter. Yeah, she will be with you though. She's checking in. She's taking notes. She's rooting you on. Like she's never gonna leave your life. She will cross over. She's showing me she will cross over, but she wants to just kind of make sure everybody's okay and kind of got their stable footing before she fully goes to the other side. But her guides are with her. Her guides are with her, so she can cross over anytime she wants. She's just kind of making sure everything's okay. That was her kind of little I guess you would call it her signing bonus of, okay, I will go with you, but let me make sure everything's okay here first. She's making sure, and then she will be able to cross over and be with you guys in a higher vibration where she can actually really do a lot of work behind the scenes to send you all of these beautiful signs, synchronicities, and symbols of her love from the spirit realm. All right. Beautiful reading. Things are looking up though. I mean, obviously right now is a very hard time because, grief just runs rampant, especially when something is so fresh and new. But yeah, she's like, I can't give up full control yet by way of her guides. That's what she's saying. I can't give up control quite yet. I just got to cross some, dot some I's, cross some T's, like, make sure everything's all present and accounted for. And then I can, go on my way and still check in anytime I want. That's how she's gonna do this thing. So big hugs to you, Dawn. Thank you so much. This has really helped and confirmed a few things for me. Yes, it resonates. Oh, I'm so glad. That sounds like her. Yes. Yeah, on the back of the deck, we got the sun. And I love this card because this is the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Sorry, not even. The maiden, the mother, the crone. 3 generations. That's 3 generations. And that's exactly what's going on here. You, your daughter, your grandson. That's so beautiful. Yeah, so she's literally shining down on you like a sun. And she's thankful that you're helping her with her son. That's what she just said by way of her guides. Oh, that's powerful. Yeah, even death cannot separate you because there's still a connection here. It's not severed completely. It may feel like it on your end more than her end, but it's still there. Oh, that's so powerful. And then the sun again as I shuffle. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna keep going in circles, but yeah, she's not wanting to give up on the connection she has to her beautiful family. She loves you guys so much, and she will always be there. Oh, chills all the way down my legs, all the way up my head, oh, everywhere. Yeah, she's gonna be such a beautiful guardian angel for all of you. Oh, so cool. All right, where do these go? These go over here. All right, so who did we have up next? Yeah, I will be live again on Saturday, so there will be another opportunity then. And then I'm also live not every, but as many Wednesdays as I can do, which Wednesdays tend to be my stable day because weekends, sometimes I have something come up where I have to not do a Saturday show. But Wednesdays are every evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. You can find me almost like clockwork over here. All right. So up next, we've got Lori. Lori, go ahead and post your question. And then we got Lunar, and then Michelle Lynn, and then Earthy Deva. All right. And it's really hot in here all of a sudden because when spirit really gets close to me, it's just, I get hot. I get real hot. So nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Get that one turned up. Okay, so since Pop said, ask him, general, trusting in that. There we go. Let's go in for Lori. General reading for Lori from Pop, please, Spirit. All right, what's going on for Lori? Anything? Yeah, this is exactly where you've been. Very overburdened, very, okay, one more thing and this tower's crashing down. Like, there's just, man, good luck is coming in. My nose is itching again. So things are looking up. You can't go any lower than you've been. So you've hit that rock bottom once again recently, and things are starting to look up. Pop is assuring you he's with you once again. He definitely never leaves your side. He's just always a breath away. But yeah, you're really standing up for yourself. You're able to communicate better. Things are going to start moving forward for you, so you don't feel so down, dejected, and overpowered and overburdened so much. Things really are looking up. So this is a great indication that you're just over feeling this burden and you're ready to just, again, why do I keep saying putting on those big girl panties? Yes, that's what we've got going on here for Lori. What else is coming in for Lori? Please pop. Anything else for Lori? Well, we've got the Eight of Wands. Yes, you're picking it up fast. Things are gonna feel really exciting in a minute. Real close, real soon. In a minute, you're gonna be feeling real excited about something going on in your life. I don't know if you're getting news from someone or your vibration just feels a little bit lighter, which is good news because like eclipse, what? We got that going on. Got that going on. But at the same time, this is a very fleeting energy. It might last only a minute because we got the Hangman just feeling a little stuck, a little stagnant, which to me does kind of feel, I'm reading this as that 2 weeks between the eclipses. So this Eight of Wands might start really picking up after the eclipses kind of wane out a little bit. But this is also this time that you've had is really helping you gain a new perspective on certain people in your life. Maybe even just lovingly allowing like Nicholas to just do what he's gonna do, and you're just gonna love him from a distance, and that's that. What else is going on? Yeah, you're cutting cords from something to bring you in peace of mind, happiness, and wish fulfillment. Someone who's a prominent Cancer in your life, or I don't know Nicholas's placements, but he could have maybe Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or just someone. This is a mother energy. Cancer is like ruled by the moon, which is like motherly energy. So could even just be peace of mind, cutting cords with your mother, and just being done with that toxicity. This is just kind of a theme for you, just letting go of those connections that are just causing so much strife in your life. Because I mean, what do you do but sit there and give and love and just be this beacon of light? And everybody is just, not everybody, but certain people in your life just can't appreciate that. Like, what the heck? But yeah, you are starting something. You've taken like maybe a new idea that's coming in, and you're going to start going your life in a new direction, a more spiritual but yet grounded direction, where you can just lead a simple life without all this complication and emotional upheaval coming in every left, right, and center every other week. Things are going to stabilize for you, especially going into January and February. By your birthday, things are going to be so much better. Because think of it this way, Lori. Remember how down and out you felt last Christmas, and by your birthday, things were really looking up for you. I see much the same pattern going on this year, except Christmas this year is going to be a lot more happy and bubbly than it was for you last year. You're going to feel much more inspired and interested in spending time with quality time with those who are going to be around for Christmas, and of course your Thanksgiving holiday. Just doing what you need to do there. Yeah, because Thanksgiving might be a bit of a hard day with this new development with Nicholas. Just, I don't know if he's going to be at this Thanksgiving or if he's doing his own thing. I know Robbie's doing his own thing, but like just grieving the fact that you don't get to have your family together because everybody, not everybody, but like Nicholas specifically is only talking to like one person in the family. And, you've got so much going on with just trying to, not be bullied by him and hold your ground and keep your bearings about you. But we also have healing. Yes, yes, there's healing coming in. So hopefully we can get to that healing session for you. But I think even just all the work you've done on yourself and just the mentor sessions and just everything, there is this element of healing coming in. And of course, Lori, for you in your chart, your eighth house, this is where this eclipse is happening, just like it's happening for me because we're both Libra ascendants. And sorry, I need some water. Throat chakra vibes, throat chakra stuff. Okay, there, that's much better. So making sure you're hydrating, that might help with your throat chakra issues. And also because you do have that Queen of Swords coming out, this is someone who's done a lot of healing and a lot of work on the throat chakra, and being able to speak their truth and not feel bad about where they're coming from because they're speaking their truth. They're not just biting everyone's head off. No, they're doing it from a place of love, but they're very firm in what they say. And they're starting to gain respect from people who maybe just walked all over them in the past. That's the vibe of the Queen of Swords. She's not going to take any ish from no one anymore. And she's put up firm boundaries with people. But you are healing this grief, or you're healing through this grief. There's a blue butterfly. I don't know if that's relevant to you lately or recently, but if it is, there's a sign for you that things are looking up, things are better. And we've got, I never know what this is. Every time I see it, though, since the first time I got this deck, I see it as like a phone. I mean, does it not look like a phone? It looks very much like a phone, even though there's like a second part of it, almost like there's two phones. I don't know. But maybe getting a call, or, just the fact that the call that Nicholas did give you was just not a very nice call, and you're still dealing with the fallout of that. But here's hope that you're going to be able to transform this relationship eventually, because this lunar eclipse, like I said, is happening in your eighth house, which is in the sign of Taurus. But you are somebody who, even through the ups and downs of life, you always do find your stability again. That's the beauty part of having a Taurus eighth house. You will find your stability even after the rock bottom moments and the high highs and the low lows and then everything in between. But there is a major transformation through this grief. This has pointed something out in you that you're healing from your past, could even be your relationship with your mom. You're healing through your, this out that you're on with your son currently, to be able to elevate yourself to a more transformed and more leveled up version of yourself. So this disagreement that you had with him is actually helping you grow. As weird as that sounds, it's helping you grow, and it's bringing on more of your natural talents, gifts, and spiritual abilities. Your writing, your communication, because really, yes, the arms and hands are an extension of the heart chakra, but in my opinion, they're also an extension of the throat chakra, because we do a lot of communication with, if you're anything like me, a lot of communication with the hands, writing communication with the hands, very throat chakra energy. But also that heart chakra energy of healing with the hands, and those hands are very activated. So healing your heart, literally doing this and calling spirit's energy to come and move through you to heal your heart, to heal this grief, this heartache, this heartbreak that you've gone through with him, and just everything going on. Because look what's on the horizon on the back of the deck here. You've got some happiness and another blue butterfly coming in hot. Yes, it's coming in. So again, it's not going to be up, up, up forever, but like even when you dip below again, it's going to come back up. It's very wheel energy, and you're just on that downward turn of that wheel, but it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. All right, let's see. One more message, please, from Spirit, from Pop. Anything else Lori needs to know? Okay, Page of Cups, yes. And this is a very talented page. This person's not afraid to try new things. Painting pictures, watching YouTube tutorials on how to decorate the home, very creative pursuits, gardening, pruning plants, I don't know. Pick your creative poison and try something new. Even if you're a complete beginner at it, it's really going to help your inner child and really help you tune into this sense of happiness, and also bring these spiritual gifts online even more. So do something creative and fun. But this also could be news from one of your children, good news from one of your children. They're telling you something exciting is going on in their life. So that's always nice. Probably not going to be Nicholas at this point, but it could be one of the other three coming in hot with some good news. I'm really picking up feminine vibes, so it's either going to be Alyssa or Sarah. I'm really seeing Alyssa for some reason. Good news coming in from her. Something she's excited about, something she's really going forward with in her life is really what Pop is showing me. So yay! I don't want to spoil a surprise. If it's a surprise, it's going to be a good surprise. So I don't want to spoil it. I hope that resonated, Lori. Wow, I'm so glad I listened to my intuition tonight and came on the live stream. I got a great message. Yay! Oh, yes, Pop is like giving you the biggest hug. He's like, my poor little girl has been through just way too much. Just way too much. I mean, man, it's just been one thing and then another and then another and then another. It's like, leave mom alone. It's the moon is mom. It's like, leave mom alone. Just let her live her beautiful, queenly, spiritual life and be in peace for a minute. And be happy for her. Dang it. Is it that hard to be happy for mom? Come on, people. Get it together. Yes, Queen Lori on the back of the deck here, standing up for herself and being driven by spirit to create a new way of showing up in this planet. That's what she's doing right now. Yes. All right. So we got Michelle Lynn and then Lunar and then Earthy Deva. We are really knocking this list out. All right. So go ahead and post your question, Michelle, and we'll get right into that. And then Lunar will have her question on deck, and then I will wrap up with the timestamp for Earthy Deva, which I'll actually, while Michelle's posting, I'm going to grab where I can write that down at the time that I need to. Okay. I've got like 50 little sticky notes everywhere over here. Oh, there's the one I needed for the eclipse. There's the information. That would have been nice to know earlier. 3:57 Eastern time is the time of the lunar eclipse on Friday, November 19th. So very, very early in the morning for you East Coasters, and still kind of relatively close to midnight for us more West Coasters. Queen Lori, yay! We'll put this down here for Earthy Deva's question when the time comes. Michelle Lynn, whatever is meant to come through from my angels and guides. Let's find out for Michelle Lynn, please, Spirit. What's coming through for Michelle Lynn's Spirit, guides, and her angels? Anything she needs to know? Any messages of hope and peace? Ooh, well, there's victory coming in. Something that you've really been working on or wanting to have happen. You're getting victory in it. This is recognition for a job well done as well. A little bump, a little boost to your ego, but this is something you've worked for. This is not just some random thing coming out and just being handed to you. No, this feels very well served and well fought and well won, because normally in the traditional depiction of this card, someone's riding in on a horse from victory, from battle or war. So after a long, hard battle with the Five of Wands, which is like literally fighting with people or fighting with energies to line up to really make things happen for you, you've overcome that battle and won the war, and now you're home for your victory parade. That's what this is coming in. So you're getting recognized, or you're having some sort of yes or a success or a victory coming up. Oh, that card has been following you. Oh, I'm loving it for you. That's amazing. And then Queen of Swords. This is, you're standing up for yourself. You are done playing small in one area or more of life, and you're just maybe even speaking to the universe, hey, I'm done with that. We're moving into this now, and letting them know, and literally mic dropping on your own spirit guides that, yeah, I'm done with that. And a full moon, that especially eclipse, new full moon. Why did I just say new? Full moon, the eclipse coming up on very early morning Friday or very late night Thursday, however you want to look at it. This is a powerful time to manifest or to release. Say, I'm not doing these anymore. Writing them all down, crumpling them up, or burning them, whatever. Doing a little ritual where you're leaving the past behind and you're ready to step into the future. And then, of course, the new moon, the solar eclipse, is going to be a powerful time to set new intentions and plant those seeds for the new opportunities or new beginnings that come in your life. So I think that's going to be a very important thing you can do to really feel in control, or like you have power coming up. But you also have the Chariot. So yeah, success. 2 success cards. Look at that. 2 success cards. But this is going to be you leaving one area of life to go in a new direction. Could be leaving that job. Could be moving. Could be any number of things. But whatever the path is, wherever this path is kind of going 2 different ways, you're going to make the right choice. You're going to succeed, because remember, victory is at hand here. And again, I'm seeing the month of February is really highlighting in a big golden circle for you. I had a reading with the crystal the crystal girl in the summer, and she pulled the lunar eclipse card and said she felt I would be clearing my throat chakra and walking away from my job that isn't serving me. And that's exactly what this could look like as well. Because that queen of swords has a very on and popping throat chakra. There's nothing blocking her throat chakra. She's able to say exactly what she wants in a firm and loving way, and she gets the job done. So that could very well be that you are healing or feeling your way through that throat chakra to be able to speak even to the universe that I'm ready for something new. Yeah, overcoming those limiting beliefs or thinking you're stuck in the job or stuck in the home that you're in because technically you're not. Again, the energy just may not have been completely serving that move or that bump forward quite yet because things are being woven behind the scenes a little bit. And now they're drawing me over to this deck. For the first time tonight, we're going to use this deck. What do we have going on here for Michelle Lynn, please, Spirit? All right. Fulfillment. And that's not what this card's about. This card is anything but fulfillment. Juicy peach. I don't know, gym booty going on, healthy body, feeling really good, seeing good changes going on with your body with all that hard work you're putting in. And we've got a full moon kind of eclipsed here by the clouds, not eclipsed by the earth. But the full moon is slightly covered. So maybe there is, as a result of this lunar eclipse coming on, there is this sense of fulfillment or abundance because the juicy peach here is all about abundance and just feeling really, I don't know, the sweet things in life, the good things in life, or really even having gratitude for the little things in life. But yeah, you're taking action. This eclipse is powerful. A powerful gateway between now and the next couple of weeks of these eclipses is a powerful time for you to take action. And I don't know if you can actually get to the ocean or have had thoughts or wishes or wants or desires to go to the ocean. I know it's not like the warmest time to go to the ocean or the most enjoyable time, but like I think just being near, or it doesn't even necessarily have to be the ocean, but like a body of water, you can really connect to what you want emotionally. Gym booty, making my way back to the gym. There you go. Hoping on my way to finding answers to my health. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Let's just get a card on your health. What's going on with Michelle Lynn's health, please, Spirit? Change. Yeah, you're making changes. And I think as you make these changes to your body, you start seeing this glow up on the outside, but that actually starts from the inside first. So making those changes just to your own limiting beliefs and thoughts and the way maybe that you talk to yourself and think about your body, that's shifting, that's changing. And you're being elevated to a whole new level. And you're seeing things from a higher perspective because this horse is floating all sorts of above the earth way down here. You're being plucked right out of where you're at and planted somewhere else. You're flying high, rising above, making those changes that you need to be able to get your health in order and just, see the life that you wish and desire actually manifest in front of you. All right. And protection. So you do have protection. Call on spirit to help protect you and guide you through any new, because sometimes these changes, even changes we want to make, can sometimes be scary because it's unknown. That's us stepping out of the comfort zone and going into that North Node or that Rahu energy. So wherever your North Node is, and of course the sign of, I think it's in Gemini, in almost going into Taurus for Western astrology, but it's in Taurus and has been for a while for Vedic astrology. So whatever resonates most for you. But looking to your North Node and then where the North Node is transiting in your chart, which I think technically the North Node will soon go into your 8th house if you are somebody who resonates more with Western astrology. So it might be in your 9th house right now. But yeah, you are really just leveling up. You're done playing in this stuck, stagnant, stale hangman kind of energy, and you're ready to make some moves. And this eclipse is really going to be an important time for you to be able to use this gateway and time to really manifest the life that you want and desire. And you're going to get that fulfillment and that thriving energy that you've been really craving for a while now. Let's see. Job that isn't serving me. Yes, in February, I feel that I will be in a better state and maybe even my health will be better. Yeah. And hoping I'm on my way to finding answers to my health? Yes. And gym booty. Do you think I'll be trying something new soon to get me out of my comfort zone? I feel that will get my confidence up. Just not wanting to keep doing the same old things. Yeah. And sometimes it comes to a point where nothing's shifting, nothing's changing, nothing's really inspiring change. So we really have to literally just write on your agenda or your planner or your to-do list, do something new today. Maybe I don't know, go to a new store, eat at a different restaurant, go on a walk in a location in town that you're not normally seen in or going to. Um, I don't know, going somewhere, trying something new, just doing little things like that can really get the energy to kick up instead of being so stagnant. But let's just get a card on trying something new for Michelle Lynn. She's tired of doing the same old, same old. We got purity. So this is closing out those old cycles, but also relaxation. So I don't know. They're pointing back to that little staycation, vacation, really tuning in. But again, might be near the water. I'm seeing a reflected water here. Maybe that was that action card, is taking action by going on a vacation or staycation somewhere near the ocean or near the water. Could be a gateway for you. We got the eclipse gateway I was talking about earlier. But this is rare energy because there's a unicorn there. It looks like a very cheesy unicorn to me. This is not a majestic. This is like a early video game kind of 3D rendered cheesy looking unicorn with no mane. What the heck? Why is he so cheesy looking? I've got, let's see, where is my, these are some over here. We got some real majestic unicorns in this deck. Like, look how majestic. This one just looks like a poorly rendered 3D unicorn that someone forgot to put details into. Poor little guy. Aw. But maybe that's how you're feeling about yourself, because we do have that Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Swords. Maybe you're just feeling like a cheesy version of yourself. Like, I could really get this, what I got here, leveled up. And it's not that you're a cheesy version of yourself, but sometimes we just feel this way about ourselves, right? Because it's not real. What we see is just an illusion anyway. But like, yeah, he looks a little bare and naked. He doesn't look very taken care of. Poor guy. I don't think I've ever drawn this card. But every time I draw it from now on, I'm going to see a cheesy 3D rendered. He's cute though. You know, like they say, specifically with like Shar-Peis. I grew up with Shar-Peis, so like it's a thing for me. But they say, oh, that dog's so ugly, it's cute. That unicorn's so ugly, it's cute. He's probably now my favorite unicorn of all the decks I have. He's not majestic at all, but by way of not being majestic at all, he may be the most majestic of all. That's how I am with crystals too. It's like, if it's the prettiest, most perfect specimen, it's like, oh, that's really pretty. But like, I like the broken and abused and cracked and broken crystals. I'm cool with it. Like, bring them on. Oh, he's so cute. Like I said, I think he's now my favorite unicorn of all the unicorn pictures oh, that was so loud. This fell down. My phone props against it like this so I could see when donations come in, and I felt my hair is just all up my nose tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe that's a symbol of good luck for us all. I know I'll get my spirit back up. I was told February would be a good month to start dating, so I know the energy won't be forever. Totally. Even if it's not my soulmate, I'm excited to enjoy life. Yeah, that's awesome. Good night, Lori. Have a beautiful night. I will see you in the morning. So get your rest, get your rejuvenation, and your beauty sleep. Love you, Lori. All right. So I hope that resonated, Michelle. Lunar, it's your turn. It's your turn. And then we will timestamp. Yes, the derpy unicorn. I know. That's exactly how I am. That's exactly how I am. I feel like such a cheeseball half the time. But like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I could never be prim and proper and perfect. Like, that just is not my vibe. Like, come here with weird hair and like my makeup's melting to my face. Like, I don't really care. I don't have to go get dolled up for you guys. You guys will just love me for who I am. And I love that. I don't want to be another clone of a celebrity. I just want to look like me. That's all I've ever wanted. Well, maybe not so much before. I didn't think I wanted that. But like, being 39 years old, I realized that if I had just opened my mind a little, I would have enjoyed being exactly who I was way earlier than I actually had that aha moment. But yeah, that's a whole other topic for a whole other day. Oh, I just randomly type whatever he wants, but I meant spirit. Maybe a specific guide wants to come forward. I bet that's it. I bet that's it. But since we got this beautiful, majestic unicorn deck out, let's start here. All right. Any guides from a specific male guide, male energy? Anyone wanting to claim Czar tonight? Let's see. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, all right. We got the Stargate of Lyra. You can't make this up. Lyran Starseed guide coming in hot. And it's been a hot minute for me feeling very connected to Lyra lately. I don't know. Since Lionsgate, that connection, I really felt at that time has kind of ebbed out a little bit. I don't know. But we got the number 40, Stargate of Lyra. Expand your causal chakra. Enter the Unicorn Kingdom. Causal chakra. I don't think I've ever heard one called that. Does anyone know what that is? Maybe I'll Google it. See, I don't know all the answers either. What is the causal chakra? Okay, so what is the causal chakra? I know for a while I was calling it chakra, which is technically the best way to say it or the proper way, but like it's still chakra in my head. So like I just kind of went back to saying chakra instead of chakra. Okay, so what is it exactly? Oh, it's the past life chakra. That's what it says. Past life chakra. Wow. Past life on Lyra. This guide was either incarnated with you there or was a guide to you there. What do they want to say? Ooh, this is deep. 10. So you've got a 40 and a 10. Nice round numbers there going on. But you have access your gifts. This is so with what you and I were talking about on Instagram before the live tonight and earlier today. Access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, and accept who you truly are. The derpy unicorn, which is, like I said, the most majestic of them all, right? Because yes, yes, unicorns lately for all of us. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, this is you exploring that treasure chest of your past lives. This is very powerful. I think you just dedicating that time and really feeling this inspirational wave is just coming up. Soon it's going to spill out. And all of us are going to be rewarded when that spills out and you get really all these creative and spiritual ideas and gifts going and flowing in the collective. It's just going to be beautiful. Now they want me to go to the Dream Angels. We haven't used this one yet today. But what's going on? What is this guide's message for Lunar tonight, please? Here, things. We've got Fire Opal, sensuality and confidence. This is very solar plexus energy as well. So I don't know if you have a Fire Opal or connect with the Fire Opal at all, but could be a specific card or a crystal that you can work with to really bring this confidence out in you. What else do we have for Lunar? Let's bring out the big guns for Lunar's reading tonight. Summer, taking action, fruition, and intellect. So something definitely is happening for you in the summer. That's not to say you're waiting for summer to start getting the ball rolling, because I think you're ready now. I really do. And kind of finishing off the last little tail end of 2021. Again, February of 2022 is really highlighting that this is going to be, oh, that's right, too. February, you're going to have your 2/22/22 party, right? Even if it's just you and your only friend in town, your only local friend, your husband, that's enough. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Can you read my first post before the he message? Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm just going in hot. Let's see what we got. Okay, there we go. I don't know what to ask yet. Again, I want clarity, but not sure what my connection is to ancient Egypt. Oh, funny, because we tuned into Lyra, and then yeah, wow. And then what's happening in February? There's the February. This blows my mind. Spirit was already getting kind of to your point with some of it. Why my filming tech keeps breaking whatever he wants. He who. Yes. Okay, now let's get into the actual meat of this. We kind of hinted with things which without me even reading that, so that I Spirit still delivered partially what you were asking about something in February, something in February. Maybe this channel is starting in February. To me, it's interesting because February is always such a fresh, even though it's like dead of winter where I'm at, it's like always such a fresh time for me creatively. I don't know why. And of course, Kurt has to step in because where'd he go? Oh, he's up there now. The kids moved him. Kurt Cobain was actually born February 20th of 1967. So his birthday is 220. Um, but you know, the zero is silent with all these numerologies. So really 22, the number 22, 220. But let's see. February, what's going on with February and the tech breaking and just everything else that we need to know. New and waxing moon, conception, inner self, and expansion. So what they want you to do, what they want you to know is at this new moon, the new moon is the solar eclipse, right? December 4th, set some intentions. Really let that out there to the universe that you're going to be starting some new things. Not to say you have to wait to start these things till then, but like really putting that energy out during the solar eclipse with some sort of little ritual, candles, cards, whatever feels good for you. Putting this intention out there. And I think February is going to be maybe this party that you're having is celebrating you. Oh, yeah. It's funny because when I mentioned Kurt, he's like, maybe I'm the he. And I didn't want to say that because the information was coming in. So I think it could be him. Oh, your grandson's name is Cobain. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. I love it. And that could be Dawn, mic drop. Yeah, Kurt, he pops in. He's kind of one of my guides, but not just like me. Like many creatives, many artists, many musicians, many tarot readers, many spiritual people. He guides many of us. So he's very close to this realm. But when he comes in, I get this ringing in my ear. It's a very specific thing, and I felt that energy when I was trying to connect to the energy of your daughter, which is so interesting. But he didn't like put his face in it like he does like just now with Lunar's reading. But yeah, let's see. Wow, I'm all over the place now, but wow, that is such a cool confirmation. Yeah, we got mugwort, rites of passage. So getting some mugwort, I don't know if you have any mugwort, but this is a very powerful thing to even help connect to spirit or to manifest exactly what you're wanting. But rites of passage, this is kind of a rite of passage for you, this eclipse gateway. And you're going to be able to really manifest that confidence, that security, stability in creating something that other people are going to benefit from. Yeah, he's guiding your grandson. I'm sure he probably is, especially if your grandson is very artistic, like you said, very artistic. Kurt loves working with kids, working with artists, musicians, very talented people. He is here for it. Wow. I want to actually go to the tarot. We haven't even visited the tarot yet in Lunar's reading. All right. What is going on in February? What's with the tech breaking? Just anything. Yeah. You're kind of being held in a stasis right now. That's not to say that these beautiful ideas aren't coming into awareness and you're making some plans and you're starting a new routine with your writing and your journaling and your reading and everything. But this just might take a hot minute to get established because they're showing me things really are picking up by November. We're in November, Amanda. By February. Let's see what else is coming in for Lunar in February. Yeah, things will really start moving forward then because this is the fastest moving night. February is your time, but don't sit and rest on your laurels until February. No, because February is when you're going to push launch on something. Could be a channel, could be, I don't know. But let's feel specifically into this technology breaking down and not working and just keeping you from being able to create what you want. Yeah. It could even be your own, like, they gave me the word self-sabotage, but I don't think you're purposely sabotaging yourself. It could just be you gaining that confidence and maybe sometimes even talking yourself out of something. But this is kind of for you to be able to establish a routine and really work on the planning of this thing before you just let it all out there. But once you do kind of overcome some of this anxiety or stress, or, well, what if I don't do this right? Or what if the quality isn't great? And I mean, go back and watch some of my early pick a cards on my main channel. I think I talk about this fast, and I do a lot of ums and ohs, and it's much more dialed back, and it's very cringe for me to watch. It's so bad. Because I was just trying to be like an online persona of what I thought people wanted to see, and me just being me, like that's natural to me anyway, and people enjoy it more because it just feels more genuine. So don't feel bad if you feel cringe about anything. Don't let that hold you back. Quickly, much like I did, I don't think it was more than a month, maybe month and a half. I really did have my bearings. Not even as much as I do now at all, but like I didn't feel at all self-conscious the way that I did at the beginning, and just fearsome and worrisome that those weird trolls from my old Sims channel way back in the day would come back and ask if the carpet matches the drapes and all sorts of craziness. Like I had to work through that, and I gained confidence. And I've had, outside of that person that left me death threats a couple weeks back, and left over 100 comments in a 3-hour span of time, I've had less than 10 trolls in my comments section. And I don't count people as like, well, this reading didn't resonate, so I don't know if you're the real deal. I don't count those as trolls because that's their perspective. But people just being mean to be mean, I've had less than 10 of those actual people come in because I've really shifted my own anxiety about it. Yeah, and I think there might just be a little bit of that going on. But also, yeah, I mean, this can be multiple ways for you. Obviously, you're not pregnant anymore, but you do have two beautiful little baby daughters, and they are the light of your life, and they take up a lot of your time. So making sure, the Empress is a very Earth energy as well. Just making sure that you aren't pushing yourself or trying to stress yourself out. That even sticking to like a one video a week kind of schedule, or you know don't try to put yourself in parameters right away, because the babies do come first. But also, this is you birthing or creating something new. If it is a YouTube channel, or writing, you're doing it. You're actually planting fertile seeds this time that are gonna take root. And again, might be slow growing. That's okay though, because when you can really curate something and really cultivate it over time, it usually is much more powerful than something that just whoop, becomes viral overnight and then it fizzles out like almost the next night. But when you really slow and steady build something, there's legs on it. There's stability to it. There's growth to it. It's not going to be blown over when a wind comes up. You're building something long term. But let's see. Yeah, the tech breaking down is to kind of get you to plan ahead and really get things going here, and maybe even have a like a backlog of content that you can be a month ahead of filming schedule, so you're not pressured to feel like you have to get the next thing out, the next thing out, the next thing out, because that can really affect your creativity, even if you're kind of under pressure to get something out, get something out. I do feel writing with that card, but I completely feel that making readings as I'm called, not on a schedule. Yeah, that's good. And this tower here, to me, just feels like, systems and organization and just things around the home, setting new routines, just getting all of that stuff figured out. That really is resonating with this hangman energy of feeling like, okay, it's not quite right time yet, because maybe there's a little work to our routines and us. I'm seeing you and us to both, just holding each other accountable, making each other accountability partners to make sure you follow through on what you say you're going to do, and then also helping each other. When you want to create, he's hanging out with the babies, and then when he wants to do something, you're hanging out with the babies, so that everybody can feel like they're getting their time in the sun, or their time to shine, or their time to work on their little creative endeavor, or their passion project, or just playing games. I don't know exactly what all Dustin likes to do, but I'm seeing him playing video games or something. I don't know if he does that, but that might be something like a fun outlet for him. But yeah, I think February is going to be a good launch time, or a labor and delivery for something you've got going on. So it's going to be a fun and very refreshing, very fresh energy. I'm seeing that February fresh energy for you. Yay, Lunar! I can't wait. I can't wait. Her readings. Listen, guys, listen. they're the real deal. Like, she blows me away every time, and she goes in depth, and then like 3 days later she's like, and then this, like, she just doesn't stop. Like, she's just amazing, and I love her. But yeah, that guide, there may even be some inspiration coming in from the Lyran family line. I don't know. They wanted to start there, and then yeah. But there's a multitude of gifts that you're bringing to the table, maybe between multiple channels or the one channel. I don't know exactly how you're doing it, but there's more than one thing you're bringing. And then we've got the silver card on the back as I put it away, goddess and insight. So you're stepping into that goddess, divine feminine energy, and really getting that clarity and that insight into exactly what it is you want to do. But then we also have that motherly moon energy, moonstone, which is mystery and intuition. So, maybe it's still even a mystery right now, Lunar, what exactly you're going to be doing, and how you're going to be doing it. But that's half the fun of this hangman energy, is seeing things a new way and from all different angles, because you have the time right now to really inspect it and walk around it, kick the tires a little bit, see what you want to do with it. Let it grow. Yeah. Spirit takes priority. When they have messages, even days later, I gotta deliver. Right? Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. All right, so I think we're to Earthy Deva, who I'm now gonna timestamp. Wow, we made it. We made it. Looks like we made it. Ooh, this is for you too, Lunar, because I'm not done putting your cards away. Fulfill your destiny. Oh, sorry. Divine potential. Fulfill your destiny. Be all you can be. Look at that. And we got the 35, take action. Beautiful. Yes. You have all that potential and that beautiful treasure chest. Oh, there it is. I put it away and there it was on the bottom. Yeah, that beautiful treasure chest. You are tapping into that divine potential and you're bringing it to life. And I just heard bringing it to light as well. So I don't know. Interesting. Bringing it to light, bringing it to life. Did you see above Dustin's gaming right at this moment? Oh my gosh, I did not see that. Oh, he's gaming right next to me right now. We're both gamers. Oh, that's so cool. Maybe that's why I literally saw him playing games, because he literally is playing games. Me and the boys with their literally, they got me on it again. Dang it. I was real good for a while. I wasn't saying literally every other sentence, but now I'm back at it. All right, 3 hours, 5 minutes, 33 seconds, 3:05, 33, Earthy Deva, 1 card read, 1 card. Okay, this is her timestamp, and she wanted to know, she left it over here on my email. All right, let me scroll down here. Okay, 1 card read. She says, unfortunately, I won't be at the live, but I have a yes/no question for you. Is my future boyfriend going to be handsome? To me, mostly. Thank you. Cute. I love this question. Come on, Sean. All right, let me go back to my live stream so I'm not looking at my email. All right. For Anna, aka Earthy Deva, is her boyfriend, future boyfriend, going to be handsome? At least to her. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups. So this is actually going to be someone who is like maybe foreign to you, or the way that they act is very different than, or the way that they present themselves is very different than what you're used to with other people. And I don't think this person is going to be like, your conventional, drop dead gorgeous type of person, because it's the spirit showed me you need to be the prettier one in the relationship. And I don't know what they mean by that, but what I see is I don't know if it's something from your past or maybe this person's past, but I think it's you. I think it's you. You don't want to have to worry about, because your partner is so drop dead gorgeous that everybody's constantly checking them out. But yes, to you, this person is going to be like, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, they're definitely going to be someone you're attracted to. And I think from the start, from the first time you see them, you do see and are attracted to them. But it's mostly their personality that really draws you in. This person can just make you laugh and make you just ooze with happiness. Like, this person really brings it. Yeah. And this probably will be the person that you marry or have this long-term commitment with. And you're very happy about it. You're celebrating how cute they are. But it's mostly their sense of humor and their personality and just the way they show up with their heart in everything they do that really really sets your soul on fire and really makes them even more attractive on the external. But yeah, they're definitely not just some random. I mean, they're beautiful person inside and out, but they're not going to be that conventional like celebrity hottie kind of thing. But again, they are a cutie. They definitely are, and you definitely think they are, and that's what's most important. So that's your answer. That's cute. You picked up on this person months ago. I remember this exact description from one of your first lives for Earthy. Really? Oh my gosh. I barely remember half of what comes through because unless it's something that really stands out, it could be gone. It could be gone later that night. But then other people, like Twaina Bernard with her sister showing up as the bird spirit. I remember that months later, and then she came back and the reading was saying basically the exact same thing. I don't remember other people's readings like that. Not everybody. I mean, some of the regulars, obviously, because they're here a lot, and things kind of build on themselves after time. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Thanks for that confirmation, Lunar. Yeah, you have too good of a memory. That's a good thing, though. That can be a really good thing. Dawn says, I feel so good right now. This resonated with me so much. Even that queen card she pulled for my daughter looked just like her. Oh, we both picked my grandson's name, Cobain. We named him after Kurt Cobain. I love that so much. And it's cool that you have the K for Cobain because, it incorporates his first name, Kurt, with the Cobain, KC, Kurt Cobain. I love that. Yeah, Kurt is one of my nearest and dearest on the other side. He is just he's a treat. He's a hoot. I actually did a whole channeling and I guess reading with him. It lasted so long; it was over 2 hours long on my Patreon. That anyone who's on Patreon can watch that. It's there. It's available over there. We went in. We asked him the conspiracy surrounding his death and talked about his life and his death and of course his afterlife. He's very busy. He will be a guide to anybody. All you need to do is think of him or listen to his song or ask him. He will be there. So like I ain't no special creature that can sit here and channel Kurt Cobain. He's like I'm a bit of a whore. He's oh my gosh, his sense of humor is off the charts. Off. I now get the chills. Yeah, yeah. He's one of my favorite people to channel. One of the only celebrities that I can just channel at will. The other two are Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, which is interesting because all of their names either start with a C or a K, which is very random fact. But yeah, they all kind of died for a similar reason. And no, none of them killed themselves. Sorry, not sorry, YouTube. Come censor that. I don't care anymore. Yeah, but it's a whole thing. I was just giddy with excitement to be able to channel him for more than just me and my little circle of friends because he is a hoot and everybody, even those who didn't really know a lot about him or even really cared much, were like, oh my god, I want to listen to all his music. I want to know who he is. We brought out his journal and just I think we read a random passage or at least showed pages out of it and all sorts. I mean, it was still I haven't watched it back, but it would probably be fun to watch back at some point just to see what all came through. Yeah, he really is one of those golden souls that I'm happy. And it's funny because I do talk about how I even got connected to him. And yeah, it's a whole thing. You can, if you want to watch it, go ahead. But yeah, that's over on Patreon. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. It's 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 44 seconds. So I think this is a good time to close out. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. If you missed the collective reading at the beginning, I did a whole reading at the beginning of this live stream, diving into these collective energies for all of us, not like the human collective, but like the little niche here that has watched it or will watch the replay. We gathered up all of your energies in so that we could read specifically for you and me and all of us. And yeah, good things are coming. Even if it's a little up and down right now for many of us, lots of tower moments, lots of devastating things happening, breakups, shakeups, people passing away. I mean, just so much. It's just a whole thing right now. But there are better days ahead for all of us, and that is the very good news that we got in that collective. And I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it on the horizon. We can get through it. We can all do it together. We have each other to lean on, and we've got spirit, of course, always on and popping, ready and available for us at any point. So yes, Lori, yeah, is Lori still here? I saw you mention Lori. Oh, always feel your genuine love for me, Darlene Czar. Yes. Love Lori, love Lunar, love Dawn. Dawn, you're a new fan favorite. I love you, and my heart is with you. And oh, big hugs to Dawn, everybody. You came in tonight and you just fit right in. We love you already. I just love that. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. You're a beautiful person. Well, so are you, Dawn. I can feel your beautiful heart from here. All of you are just amazing, and I have the best job in the world to just be able to come here, channel messages from spirit, and hang out with you guys. Like, what is better? Just almost nothing that I can think of. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. Bye. Oh, also links for my Patreon and my main channel are in the description if you guys want to do go peruse any of those. I'm sure most of you already know about all that, but yeah, whatever. All right, guys, love you. Bye.